cat's at the door. Give me a sec. Fucking cunt. Oh. I was like, what the fuck? 15 watch. I thought it was my stream. I was like, what? It is not. Alright, go on. Talk about Donovan while I go.
A tale of true mystery.
Is he alive?
A tale of endless enigma. But one unsolved question perpetually plagues the Berserk community. When will Casca unpotato? No. Is Void Guts' mom?
I have to do these takes
Sorry,
again. Do not
no.
piss me off.
Who is Skull Knight? Close, but no. The God Hand. What could that question be? Berserkos, prepare your minds for the greatest theory ever in Berserk. Answered. Our journey to the greatest Berserk mystery begins long ago. Gutsu was just a wee lad, finding his own way, swinging swords and rocking grasses. One day, it all changed. Tell me why, Donovan. Well, Berserkos, that's up to you. Donovan, the man to ruin Gataso's life, dies. Or does he? Years later, Gutsu goes to another mercenary group and fights a man named Basuzo. Think real quick to yourself. Do we ever even see that guy's face? Quick answer, no. No, we do not, Berserkos. No, but to Godhand, you can't surely mean that Basuzo is Donovan. And why would that even matter? Basuzo died by Guts' hand too. Or did he? Evidence number 2. Griffith, is he Donovan? Yup. Years later, this man comes into the picture. What possible connection could Skull Knight have to Donovan, Z Godhand? Let's take it from the beginning. Skull Knight is Donovan, but Z, or did it? Evidence number 3. Casca was never wrapped by Femto. It was all in Guts' head, huh? Yes, just look at the facts. Evidence number 3, subsection A. Casca is potato now. But why? Don't you all remember? What was Donovan's favorite food? Yes, you're right. You're finally getting it. Donnie's fave food is eggs. Evidence 5. Skull Knight was the one who made Casca idiot, because Skull Knight is actually Donovan. He makes her with a side of fries in order to spend more time with Gutsu, giving him a reason to stick around. Are you not convinced yet? Well, look at this. Okay, so evidence is all there. Donovan is SK, but is that all? Wait, what's that? Do you see that in the distance? No way. Donovan? Donovan? Beast of Darkness? Oh my god! Have any of you ever seen the Beast of Darkness around when SK is around? No, I didn't think so. When Donovan isn't piloting SK's body, he's lurking in Guts' mind, watching, waiting, helping? Yes, it is all clear. Donovan loves Guts. That much was known in the beginning. This theory was that of a sad one. Donovan wants to get rid of Casca, since she's what he cares about. Or does she? Donovan is Casca. Yes. Have you ever even seen Casca in the same room as Donovan? No. But to Godhand, how is that possible? Just wait and see. This Reddit user stated in this post, and it resonated with me. I thought, you could be onto something here. Although you're missing 3 vital points. 1. Donovan never wrapped Guts. They made love. 2. Donovan never died. He just transcended. Guts would never hurt the ones.
Shut up. Okay? Shut up. I'm gonna, first and foremost, I need to get Disney Plus up in another window. No, I have Disney Plus up in another window, so I don't need that. I'm not going to pay for it. I'm gonna wait for Kate to go on break, because I forgot what her fucking password is for it. And then I'm going to sign in and have the Treehouse of Horror episodes playing behind me when I'm actually talking about them. But for now, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Let's just watch some random content, huh? Whatever. I don't fucking care. Oh, speaking of random content, do you want out? You can't. Up, no, full screen. Got a glowing fucking green halo.
Max asked for pizza fries. Well,
like
he's getting them. And damn, are they gonna be good? Melty, cheesy,
I gotta do a
flavorful, pepperoni.
Marinara sauce doesn't belong on fries. Fight me. I'll fucking fight you. And we're making our own
fries.
You know what?
Start there. Then the other stuff just happens.
No, it does. Fuck you. No.
That is your basic
Because if I put them on the top of my party, what are you gonna fucking do about it? Cunt.
just like to clean up.
Really
the
wish
bit.
that you would just let me close the fucking
Good. Oh, that's
blinds.
good. We can fix that.
Because
And
that
then I'm gonna
shadow
do
was
this.
looking fucking terrible.
Cut one side off.
Oh, it's all
So I've got a
bruised on
flat
the inside.
surface with which to cut, so
Fucking
they're not
hell.
rolling around.
What is this, the fuck
Thereby
potato
making life
famine?
less dangerous
Jesus.
for myself. And I'm gonna leave the skin on. This time we didn't do it the last time, but I want to.
Might as well eat
So that's what I'm gonna do.
my breakfast.
And hey, it's my channel, my rules, right?
On top of pasta
So you
or
take a
bread.
stack like
Oh,
this,
come on, man. I'll be one of those
just
fucking
cut
guys.
whichever size
You could try
want.
it.
I'm gonna make them
Have you
fairly
had it?
thin this time. And when you've cut, you take them and put them into cold water to do two things.
It's the pepperones that I
One is
worry
get the
about.
extra starch off.
Because they're very,
It's not necessary.
you know,
You'll see the water eventually go cloudy.
very
And
flat and would
keeps
be
them from
difficult to
browning.
pick up with
Let's
chips.
put These guys.
I don't like it.
Okay, we got a fly.
I have, yeah, for a
We got
couple of
bucket
places,
salt
and that's
pan.
what makes me say, yeah, but you gotta have a good marinara sauce. If you're going somewhere in Ireland, obviously they're just gonna be some fucking potato.
Snap!
No, I won't use a
That
potato
was
pun.
amazing.
They're gonna be some turnip farmer with like a caved-in skull,
And you got that
fucking banging
honey
away
flavor.
at a tomato
You
for
can
half
slow
a
it down
second,
when you
and
watch
then
it
just
again.
chucking it in a sauce pod. That's not good tomatoes, man.
That
See,
was
I
ridiculously
summarize the entirety
That's not why
of
we-
Irish Italian
Now we
cuisine.
drain the potatoes
Mm-hmm.
and we start our two-step frying process. So, a towel on a whatever, on a baking sheet.
True.
Now
I imagine the
take about
caved-in
half
skull
of-
thing is pretty fucking common.
Let them drain the water off pretty well, and then put them on here. And why are we doing this, Max?
Let's look up
Yeah, that's
Irish.
it, my man.
what comes up.
That's it. So dry these guys off. And when they're good, off we go to the
What?
fryer. So we'll load up our basket.
How do you figure? I'm a black woman and I happen to speak Irish. I don't care.
Down we go.
You can speak whatever fucking
My
language
oil's
you
at
want. It's not impressive to
330.
me.
The
You
first
learned a
fry
language.
will be
Okay.
for a few minutes at 330.
Good job.
We'll take them out.
Like I fucking
Do
care.
the rest.
Oh,
then
that's
crank it
more
up to
along
like
the lines of what I thought they would look
375
like.
And finish them off till they get crispy, gorgeous brown, and beautiful.
The head injury people died of COVID. It seeped into their fucking brain matter, mate.
We just give it a gentle.
Get out of here.
Move away,
Get
move
the
away.
fuck. Oh, I didn't even realize that Sam was still going on in the background.
All right, I think these guys have been in about 4.5, 5 minutes. Take them out. Let's let them drip off a bit.
Don't keep the skins on the
Put 'em on a
chips.
baking sheet.
That's insulting to me. That's wedges at that point.
Like
And I don't
that.
like wedges as much as I like chips.
And get ready for the rest. And they're in, and they're down. Same drill here. Get them part way, take them out. Max. Max's alarm went off.
There you go.
Well, well, well. Look who's not so perfect. The second batch is done. We pull them up to let them drain. We're going to leave them in here because they're going to get another
Because why?
frying. First, we'll turn this up. 375. And while it's coming,
Oh,
to
don't
temp,
fucking
we've got
use
some,
Fahrenheit.
sauce to make.
375? That sounds ridiculous. You're gonna burn it. That's what I think.
And some veggies. Let's go. Our sauce will begin with the following: a little squeeze of oil, a little shot of fresh garlic. We're not trying to brown this.
I'm
Just
right in
want
front
it
of
to
it.
get super,
Plus the
like,
screen is all fucked up.
what's the word? Aromatic. And then here's what we're gonna add. We're adding what's called.
I just swallowed it, like
sauté.
breathed in a cocoa
It's
pop.
a tomato puree. Not the
Excuse me, Sam. I'm speaking. Can't even remember what I was gonna say. Go back.
garlic.
I'm right in
We're not
front of
trying to
it
brown
as
this.
well. Hang on.
We just want it to get super like. What's the word?
I don't fucking know.
Aromatic.
Yeah.
And then here's what we're gonna add. We're adding.
It's
what's
always gonna be
called
aromatic. It's
sauté.
garlic. I mean, that's
It's a
called an
tomato
aromatic
puree.
in the first place.
Not the same
You're
as
stupid.
tomato sauce that
You're
has more
fucking
flavor,
stupid.
and not the same as tomato paste, which is way concentrated. So in we'll go with a little bit. This is going to be a very quick little sauce.
Professional streamer, by the way.
I've been wanting to
Adding
use
pre-made
this sauce
sauce.
for a long
Ew.
time.
Or we just
Keeps
like,
it
yeah,
in
I'm
the
gonna dislike
store.
it too.
I haven't bought it. Now I've got it, and I'm happy. And now,
Who's
as
the
it
professional
begins to
streamer?
do
Me?
its
Just
thing,
sitting
we're
silently
gonna have
eating
the
cereal
following.
while other
A
people
little
make
dried
content?
basil,
Whoa. When in Rome, huh?
little dried oregano, little red pepper flake, a hint.
If a person ever said oregano in front of me, I would punch them in the fucking throat. How dare you? Honestly, that pisses me off so much. Oregano. It's not hard to say.
Of Worcestershire, a hint.
Do you say anything fucking properly? Worcestershire? It's not German. It's English. Worcestershire. Fucking dickhead. Oh, that pisses me off. If I, and I hate the English too, man. So if I fucking was an English guy, I can't even imagine what kind of fury I would be feeling right now. Smoked oregano. Huh? Don't eat it. Yeah, no. Just give me that fresh shit. Why would I not just want to use fresh herbs? They're the best. You ever use the dry shit? I mean, basil, for example, when it's dried, you still get that, like, a hint of that flavor, but the majority of it is just purely, fucking, I don't know, mixed in, what would you say? Overwhelmed by the rest of the sauce. If you use fresh oregano, fresh basil, all of that sort of shit, you get those specific flavors, because when the moisture inside of them wilts, that is then being soaked into the sauce, as opposed to some dry fucking flakes that have no moisture in the first place to give to the overall dish. That's my opinion.
Tomatoes can be rather acidic.
Oh, you fucking cunt! Jesus Christ! How much you putting in there? That's sugar, obviously.
Half a tablespoon.
Half a fucking tablespoon? Half a ladle? What the fuck? Sam, what are you doing, cunt? What am I doing with that green screen? That looks like shit. You crazy. You fucking crazy, Sam.
Sugar, and we mix. This passata, this puree, is a great way to get to a sauce for all kinds of things very quickly.
Half a ladle for sure. Mate,
let that do
he
its thing.
fucked that
In the
up.
meantime, we have some vegetables
I was
that we could
horrified.
actually put on
And he used
start to
such a small amount of the fucking pre-made tomato puree sauce, whatever the fuck. It was like a quarter of the bottle. You don't need that much fucking sugar, cunt. Fucking Canadian. I'm not going to make fun of the fact that he's Jewish. What did you do? You always seem to burn yourself inevitably, Sam. Every fucking time I watch this guy.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
What, on your little fingy? Are you joking, cunt? Oh, come on, mate.
Christ.
This is a home chef, mate. Not a restaurant chef. Because you would have learned better. He just can't fucking help but burn himself.
I mean, could I leave it a little bit
He's
longer?
just
Yes.
like, he's
but
pretty much doing it
burning the hell
intentionally.
out of us by splattering. So, vegetables. Looks like this. We have three kinds going on. We have yellow onion, we have some green pepper, and mushroom. We're just gonna soften these guys up.
If he was a restaurant chef, that's how. Oh,
So when
sorry.
they end up on
He
our
burned himself, dickhead.
pizza fries. Well, you'll see.
There is no excuse for
It's all
using
gonna
dry
be-
herb seasoning, rather. Oh shit,
So
cunt.
they end up on
He
our
burned himself, dickhead.
pizza
What the
fries.
fuck? Did I just click onto my own stream like a big fucking dumb idiot? Stop, I can't watch it from there again. Just burn yourself and get on with it.
Could I leave it a little bit longer? Yeah.
If he was a restaurant chef, that towel would be
Burn the hell
out of
us by
out of his
splattering.
hand.
Vegetable.
Ever. What?
Looks like this.
You should always have a fucking tea towel in your back
We have
pocket
three
or something
kinds
like
going
that in
on.
a restaurant,
We
because
have
it's just,
yellow onion.
well, a good restaurant.
We
Yeah,
have some
if
green
it's just like a
pepper.
shitty fucking cooking line or something,
And
don't worry
mushroom.
about it. There was pepper in
Just
that
gonna
mushroom.
soften these
I don't
guys
think
up.
I didn't see that, Sam. Look at that fucking
So
thing.
when they end up on our pizza fry,
What the fuck is that noise? Swear someone's like mowing their lawn in the distance, but it just sounds like a low
Right,
roaring
you'll
fucking
see.
engine.
it's
Piss
all
me
gonna be
off.
fine. All right, everybody can be mixed now. We'll give it one quick steam, a little water, and our lid. Soften it up a bit quickly. Beautiful. All right, let's take this off. It's going to be amazing.
Taking too long.
Now we throw on our pepperoni.
Oh,
They'll
for
just
fuck's
randomly go on.
Call
Doesn't
911.
really matter.
You being robbed, man. I can't
Look, I
wait.
could just throw these
I
right
can't
on
wait to
top
fucking
of the
get bonked on the head when
fries
I'm not
when
looking.
we're done, but won't compare to the.
Come on, mate. Why does America have this fucking obsession with only pepperoni on pizza? Like, why can't you just make a meat lovers?
Flavor that's building in this little beautiful cook session.
I get having a cheese pizza or even a 4-cheese pizza because it's like, yeah, I can, you just want to enjoy the basic elements of it. Fair enough.
Isn't that a beautiful shot?
What a
And they get
margarita.
cup-like.
What the
Put it like a
margarita.
cup of pepperoni. Oh,
But
God.
just pepperoni. Nah, not into it, mate. That's a no from me.
Gorgeous, man. That's all they take. All right, kids. Everybody come off. Finish off our fries. And with our oil at 375.
BRB
go
need
for
to
our
take some
second fry.
medications. Why don't
In
you
we
take me
go
with
for
you,
our
you
second
fucking
fry. Back we
pig-headed
go for
Irish?
whatever.
Oh, they're
At
brown.
this point, you don't need a timer. You don't need.
Why is the
nothing.
oil
You
so
just need
shallow
your
as well,
eye
Sam? Fucking
to
hell,
tell
you're
you when
burning
they're
those cunts.
golden brown.
Just on one side. That's not golden brown.
Look how pretty they are.
No.
And when they're real pretty,
That's
they
brown.
come. Quick drain. We'll swap them up for the other ones. Then we'll get happening. Here we go. In come the other ones. Almost impossible with you standing there, Max.
Just
And
yelling at his son.
And while those
Didn't
finish,
yell, but
we'll
he
start our
was
cheese
very
melting.
snarky. I don't
You're gonna like
that.
this
I
next
don't
part.
like snark.
Here's how it happens. Non-stick pan on the heat. The massive amount of cheese. Should be good.
On a
This is
pan?
Monterey Jack. We ran the experiment
What?
with mozzarella. It did not work the way we wanted. We
Yeah,
will
because
now
you're burning
slowly
cheese in a
let
pan.
this
What the
start to melt.
fuck?
This process is
Sam,
not to be rushed.
what
As
are
in,
you
too much
doing?
heat is not the way to go.
Uh-huh.
You can see what it's starting to do around the edges.
I get
You want the
it.
whole thing like that. It's getting there. Look at that! Look at that!
Just get a
It's getting
salamander, because then
fucking-
you can just melt
We're ready to build.
the
We're
cheese
at
on
that
top.
point where we're giving away a copy of my new cookbook. Sam
Coffee.
the Cooking Guide, recipe with intentional leftovers.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Recipes.
How do I get the book?
I know what my book's called. I know what my book's called.
Except you just called it recipe.
We're at that point where we're giving away a copy of my new cookbook.
One recipe.
Sam the Cooking Guy, recipes with intentional leftovers. Every episode day leading up to the day that the book comes out, November 10th. Today's book goes to
Oh, fuck.
Chris G, who wrote
I was wondering
That's
how
the
to
secret
enter.
ingredient in every meal. A tablespoon of holy sh**. Thank you, Chris G. Reach out to us.
I could
info@cookingguy.com.
definitely fucking
We'll
get
verify
him.
who you are. I'll sign this and we'll get it in the mail to you.
It's a very good recipe. It's just one recipe.
You're a dick, and I want you to stop shooting me now. All right, last thing before the fries go in the pan, a little salt and pepper. It's a good sound.
That moment
You know what
when
that
you
is? That's a
realized you
twice
forgot
fried
the
sound.
sauce was the most relatable
Right,
thing
now
ever.
it goes like this.
Oh, well, I just got the fucking video spoiled
You
for.
basically just go dump.
Now I know he forgets the sauce.
How's that? Max? You happy with that?
Yeah.
What a beautiful amount of fries. All right, if you're ready for the cheese is ready for you. So if you've been a good boy.
Yeah, he fucked up. He has certainly fucked up, so... Because he's about, he's
Boys,
about to put that cheese on.
This is what
You're
you want.
looking at it. How do you not know? Oh, it's all oily too. Gugh. It doesn't look bad, but...
And
Where's that sauce?
pretty much the only thing I have to say now is holy shit. That is freaking beautiful. Two things have to happen right now. One, we give it some of these veggies, because after all, it is pizza fries. And then...
So you're not...
Pepperoni.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Damn it.
How, Sam? The sauce is like right next to you, cunt. Oh my
Yes.
lord.
I mean, is that nuts or what?
Look, he's like
Crunch
he's
on it,
turned
right?
towards it like 6 fucking
Those,
times.
my friends, are pizza fries.
Sir, what are you
The
doing?
sauce you made.
Oh my god, the sauce! Shit.
His son's a fucking cunt because he knew the entire time. He fucking definitely knew the entire time, and just like chose not to tell. He's like, oh fuck it.
Now I've made a f***ing dipping sauce because
How
I
do you
forgot
forget
to
the
put it
thing
in.
you
Why don't
burn
people tell me
your
when I'm
fucking
making
hands?
mistakes? Why do they
'Cause
wait?
Yeah,
Let's do
dude,
this. Let's see
right.
what we
Nah,
can
I
do right
love it.
here.
Sorry.
And get some gorgeous cheese. Oh man. Just wrap that. Hello. Anytime you want to stop, you're welcome to. Oh, mama mia.
What the fuck? So you just aren't putting the sauce on?
I think we need some pepperoni with this bite.
Oh my lord!
And
Just
some
use a
sauce,
fork,
right?
my man.
So,
They've
little
existed
dip,
for like 400 fucking years.
pepperoni on top.
I think a bit longer
And
than that.
we bite.
800, 1000, maybe more. Probably quite a lot longer than that. Just this heavy breathing. Like a fucking animal just pulling his prey apart. Oh, sorry, I'm completely blocking him. What a fucking idiot I am. Look at him swanging.
Now.
He's swanging.
Some onion. Some pepper.
I wouldn't buy his cookbook. Oh, come
some
on.
mushroom.
Sorry, I missed out on a few
And the
meaty
pepperoni.
comments. I've been so
And the
enthralled
sauce on here.
with Sam.
The sauce, by the way, crazy delicious.
Oh, yeah, well, then why'd you fucking forget it? It can't be that delicious. You didn't forget the chips, you didn't forget
God.
the cheese, you didn't forget anything fucking else. Didn't forget the
Can you imagine you bring
pepperones.
this out for your friends. The move is don't do the cheese pour until you're in front of your company, because that's the part that they're going to be like, "Oh my God, look what it is."
No, I disagree with you, sir. I don't think that that's correct, to be honest with you. How do you forget the thing you... Oh, no. Also, that dickhead, by frying it is leaving all the good flavorful oil on the fucking hot plate. Shouldn't put the pepperoni on the hot... should have put the pepperoni on the hot fries so that the oil dripped down. I agree. There ain't no fucking flavor. There's just like dry ass pepperonis
Look,
now.
oh, I just want to put my face under that and have somebody
Eat it properly. You honestly, he had like the smallest bite. What the
and the
fuck?
pepperoni and the sauce on here.
What?
The sauce, by the way, crazy delicious.
Okay.
Oh my God. Can you imagine you bring this out for your...
What? You know what? Let's look at another video while I wait for Kate to go on break. This fucking bitch. Get on break. Juicy, beefy birria tacos. Wow. You fucking cheeky bastard. Oh, okay. Never mind. He did it before Guga. I actually thought he fucking just plagiarized a Guga video. I was gonna kill him, mate. Sous... No. Sous vide everything. Thank you. Sous vide, I know. Here we go. Because I saw Googs did this, like, a day ago.
Welcome back
thought
to Sous Vide
you
Everything,
fucking
guys. You
cunt,
saw the
Sam.
thumbnail. This
You
thing
started
is
a war. Nah, but he's all
absolutely
good
phenomenal.
for now.
And it is also 100% inspired by my good friend Oscar from YouTube channel La Capital. Shout out to you, brother, because this thing is amazing.
So
me
he
stop
didn't.
talking
He doesn't
about
know.
it,
He doesn't
and
know
let me
about
just
certain
show you.
cooking guy.
Check it out.
Ooh,
And everything
interesting.
starts off with these beautiful pieces.
Give me a sec. Where is Oscar? To this channel, to my second channel. No, seriously, where the fuck is Oscar's channel? You're not gonna give him a shout out in the actual fucking thing? La Capitale. Okay, well, I guess I'll just look that up, shall I? $6.1 million views. Oh my lord, son. Well done. Fuck. Does he only speak...
realmente convierte a la birria
Okay, I thought that he probably just spoke Spanish.
en birria es el adobo con tomate. Entonces, esto es lo primero que voy a preparar. Aquí tengo una olla con un poquito de aceite
Not
nada
a
más,
word.
donde voy a meter aproximadamente unos 10 tomates o jitomates, como le quieras llamar. Yo como viste les di
Oh,
una
you
ligera
cheeky fucker. He left the little stem bits on the bottom of the tomato.
picada.
You're gonna cut off...
Voy a meter
You better
una
cut off
cebolla
the
blanca
fucking...
completa,
the
aproximadamente
garlic
unos
and...
10,
Oh, you started
12
doing it!
dientes de
You better
ajo,
cut off the fucking onion and
preferentemente
garlic
el
ends, I was gonna
tomate
say,
que
but I was
esté
so
maduro, un
horrified by
poquito
what I was
suave para que
seeing.
tenga
You filthy Spaniard.
árbol, morita,
Oh
cascabel.
my
Te digo,
God.
habrá 1000 recetas, pero esta es una birria bien fácil.
Ah,
Por
sick,
ello
sick,
menos
sick.
deliciosa. Como siempre,
Cool.
únicamente le saqué las semillas y las venas. Ese paso ya te la sabes.
Seriously, Google, why would you put me
Aquí
onto a
lo voy a
channel that
dejar
don't speak no
hirviendo
English?
igualmente por otros 5 o 10 minutos. Esta cantidad de adobo que estoy
6
haciendo va a
million
ser
views
para
though,
unos 4
fucking
litros
followers.
de
That's
agua
pretty cool.
y
Well
salen
done, mate.
aproximadamente unos 20 tacos. Tampoco
It's looking pretty
quiero que
decent.
quede
I got. Oh, okay.
una-
You churn that up and
Te voy
then
a
make
decir
a.
una cosa, hay mucha
You're
gente a la que
talking
le gusta
over me,
meter
mate. I'm
primero
trying. You're
todas estas
distracting
especies
me
que acabas
with
de ver
that
aquí en
devil
el agua
language.
hirviendo y primero poner a cocer la carne, algo así como un caldo de res, para ya después cuando esté cocida la
Listen to that shit. It's like it doesn't even sound like a human.
carne, agregar el adobo con los tomates. A mí no me
Take it
gusta.
down
Se
a
puede
notch,
hacer,
you
claro,
know.
va a quedar muy rico.
He's
Pero yo
going
siento
way
que
too
agregando
fast.
todo-
It's like the Billy Madison scene where the guy's reading the book to him really quickly. You know what I'm talking about? Billy. Shit. Fucking keyboard. Spanish. Not the Spanish Armada. The one with the Spanish guy. Yes, this can't. Oh, it's French. Okay, yeah, that is French.
Slow down.
Écoute, mon vieux, tu n'apprendras jamais à parler français, tu n'as pas ce qu'il faut. Tu es un imbécile, ça ne vaut pas la peine de continuer cette conversation.
Ah.
You see? Get back to Goog. Sorry, man, but I don't speak none of that fucking... Oh no, it's not Google. Oh shit. Fuck. Well, I guess we gotta stick here. You know, stick around this fucking place.
Wikipedia says
If you guys
birria
wanna
is a
leave, I'm
Mexican
fine with
dish,
that. You
which
just
is a
tell me.
meat stew traditionally made from goat's meat, but occasionally made from beef, which we're doing today, or mutton. Boys, what's mutton?
Lamb.
What kind of lamb?
No, it's sheep.
There's different kinds of lamb.
Well,
It's grown up. Lamb is it's
older
like saying
lamb.
calf.
Young
for a
lamb is
cow.
lamb, up to like 12 months or something. But apparently, after you get your incisors, you become a mutton. Not 100% sure. I just know I've always known mutton as old lamb, which sounds gross.
Give me the oldest lamb.
Lamb. Lamb, hogget, and mutton. What the fuck is a hogget? Generically, sheep meat are the meat of domestic sheep. Yeah, I get that. Ovis aries? What? A sheep in its first year is a lamb. Okay, it is up to 12 months. Wow. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Still delicious. What are you gonna do? Fight me, you fucking cunt. How long do they live up to? Sheep lifespan. Like, how early are we taking them? Ooh. Well, that's rough. Goat? 15 to 18 years. Sick. That would be cool to have a goat. Cattle? 18 to 22. Yeah. Not if we have our way. Chicken? 5 to 10 years. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that's an Ovis Aries. Or an Ovis. Why was that important to the sheep? That's a fucking goat. Completely different. I know how long cats and dogs usually live. Pig? How long does a pig live? Well, I don't know. I don't care about Java. Just a pig in general. 8 years. Okay. Donkey? 25 to 30? Are you joking? What about a horse? Yeah. How long do they fucking live? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so roughly around the same. Well. Jesus. Camels will fucking come back to haunt you, mate. They really stick around in your life. That's a better investment to have than a fucking horse. If you're going through the desert, of course. Which, who the fuck would want to do that? 20 years for a llama. Do alpacas have different lifespans, or is it... They're pretty much the same animal, aren't they? Am I wrong about that? What other animals do you guys want to know the lifespans of? Fuck it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ah. No, it's alright. I do like lamb. Alright, I think Cass is at the fucking door again. Will you give me a moment? I'll leave you with Sammy Boy.
Lamb you have.
Wait, there's a Seinfeld episode. Seinfeld, he goes to that restaurant with the woman with the giant hands, and she orders mutton.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's the sound of freedom.
Sound of freedom. You probably can't hear it. We can hear everything. But it's like this today, one of the greatest things ever. Said to myself, I better not have breakfast because I want to eat a ton of the beef birria tacos. They are that good. And we're using like dried chilies to get the sauce going for this. It's gonna blow your mind. Here we go. We begin with our chilies that we need to soften. But first we're gonna get rid of the stems and the seeds inside. First, the guajillo chilies.
No stems, no seeds, no sticks?
No stems, no seeds, no sticks.
He doesn't get it.
I get it. Just like I used to de-stem, de-stick my weed back in the days. Come on.
Oh,
when
bullshit.
weed was weed. And it wasn't designer, it wasn't fancy. And there was stems and seeds. Look, see what came out.
There's always
Great.
going to be
There's a
fucking
lot of seeds you
stamps,
don't
at
need.
least somewhat, if you've got actual bud. But
Look, I live in Southern
not
California, and
seeds. And it's the
dried
ratio more
chilies
so
are
Sam.
readily
When
available
were you
at pretty
smoking
much
weed?
any
I want to know the
supermarket.
exact date.
If you don't live in an area
If I ever get a time machine,
that
that's
has
what I'm going back
readily
to do.
available
None of
dried
that
chilies,
gay killing
you
Hitler
order these online,
bullshit.
no sweat. And if you don't get every single seed out, don't worry about it. Just the majority, right? So these we're going to put into our hopefully working bullets to turn it into a delicious sauce. So let's just get all the seeds out here
I have Madeira cake. It's like a
and
lemon
move
cake.
on.
Okay. So, fuck you.
How spicy are these guys?
Not
You
too
don't like
spicy.
it?
I mean, by the
Then
time they
fuck
get in with
out.
this is going to
Don't
bring
go.
some beautiful spice, but nothing crazy over the top. But we do know that the seeds and the membranes are really where most
come
of
to
the
my
heat
cake.
in a chili is. So if you get most of this stuff off, you're going to be fine. It's
Are
quite
you
fun,
fucking
actually.
joking? Please
And when
don't
you
tell
get
me
the
you wanna go
guajillos
up again.
done,
Get your
go to the
fucking
pasillas.
cattail off my cake. cunt.
much of a stem here. We don't want
Go.
it for sure. Just
Go
open
there.
this guy up. And there they are. Mas. What these will do to the
You're
flavor
shedding
in this
onto my cake,
dish
you fuck
is
up.
really outstanding.
Yeah.
You want to find
How's
these.
that?
And if you can't find them,
Not interested?
email Max
Then go
and he'll
away.
send you some. Won't you, Maxie?
Of course. Well, chance will, but also.
Oh, now he's eating it.
All right, so here's what we do. We get rid of these seeds,
Disgusting.
stems, no sticks. And there's what we're going to do.
How much
We're
sand,
going to
how
add
much
2
weed do you
cups
think he did
of
smoke?
boiling beef broth to this.
Ugh.
Just like this.
Oh.
Push these guys down a bit. Beautiful. We'll throw the lid on. We're going to let this sit for 15 minutes till they soften up. And while they do, we move on to the beef. And here's what we're dealing with. I have in front of me approximately 3 pounds of boneless short rib. Beautiful,
Okay.
isn't it? You could use a stewing beef for this, like pot roast beef, that kind of stuff. But this
that's what you
boneless
get.
short rib was Max's stupid robot almost took out the steaming pasillas and guajillos.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, but this boneless short rib was
I don't think Jew should be
virtually
allowed
the
to
same
say
price as the
Jesus.
other stuff, so I'm using this.
Don't you take his
So
name
here's
in
what I'm
vain.
gonna do. We're gonna sear this in a pan. I just want to cut it into sort of smaller pieces than this. And then
I'm not
we're
giving
gonna
you any
season
more.
everything with just a touch of oil.
So it's beef that he's doing. You could have done lamb.
Ready
I'm
for
back.
the
Where
oat?
did you go, you fuck?
Gets a little oil everywhere.
Moistening.
Turn it over to the other side.
Very nice.
Now we season, at this point, only with kosher salt and pepper. And that looks like this, and you can be
To
fairly
take
generous.
meds, you couldn't. Oh. Good. You said you were doing that
them
before, you
over.
fuck. Did you take me with you at one point and then
Other
you turn off the
side.
stream because you're like,
And
oh,
when
this
they're
guy's
done-
actually gay.
In they go to our waiting hot Dutch oven for searing all the way around. So we'll throw our pieces in. You want to hear the sizzle? Because that means it's hot enough. In 2 parts so we don't overcrowd it and bring down the temperature too much. The goal is simple. Nice golden brown.
Is it still that pizza fries dickhead? It's him. Show me your Dutch oven. It's still him, but it's a different recipe. It's some fucking birria tacos.
On all sides.
Come on, cunt. Hurry it up.
All right.
Where is the taco?
And a corn tortilla would be traditional in this case, so
Would
I'm
it?
not using corn. Well, I'm using half corn, half wheat. It's a hybrid.
I think
But
wheat's
like this
better,
hybrid,
personally.
So I'm a fan of it. I'm gonna use it. Right. So here's what we do. We take our friend. We flip him. Look at that. That's what you want. We flip him over. Now we take some of our amazing beef birria. It's all right. We'll put it right there. Throw a little cheese on top of them. And then fold this kid over.
Uh-huh. I get how a taco works, but
Now,
it looks okay.
that is something that we want to eat, right?
It just looks really greasy, though. Like it would leave a really thick film on your mouth after eating it. Of course you're gonna fucking like it.
Honestly,
You hate it.
are you kidding me?
Oh.
Oh my God. What some people like to do is serve it with a little side of that stew juice sauce for dipping. But this,
That's a juicy taco.
I can't believe he only made one. Like, his cameramen don't even get any. Fuckers. You know what? Yeah, show me some babish.
Is that sausage?
Sausage.
My mom made it with hamburger. See?
She made lasagna the other night. Delicious. With sweet sausage along with the beef. I thought Karen's was good, but...
Sweet sausage in little pieces and a layer of basil leaves right underneath the cheese?
That's right.
That's Carmela's lasagna.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're talking about...
Get the
Hey, what's
fuck
up, guys?
out
Welcome
of
back
here.
to Binging with Babish, where this week we're finally taking a look at some of Carm's specialties from The Sopranos. The secret ingredient,
Oh, that
which
looks
seems
nice.
to be
Fuck
a layer
yes.
of basil underneath the cheese. Curious to see how that works out today.
Oh,
we're
okay,
making
that
both
way, the
ziti
fucking
and
taco, is that what you
lasagna,
were
so we
saying
need
looks
to make
nice,
a
or you
lot
want
of
some of
sauce.
this
I got this
ziti?
recipe directly from the Entertaining with The Sopranos cookbook, so it's pretty standard stuff. We need
No offense to Babish, I just want to fucking see the end product.
and if you ask me, looking absolutely perfect. But you don't judge a ziti by its topmost layer, or a rigatoni in this case. Either way, this is the best pasta al forno that I've ever had in my 32 years. The pasta is
Eat 'em
perfectly
up,
cooked
yum.
with an almost vodka sauce-like creaminess to it. The flavors are complex and layered.
You got
It's a good
cheese
thing
on the
Carmela
fucking
didn't make
side of
this
the plate,
ziti because
cunt.
otherwise Father Phil might have been a lot harder to get rid of. Next up, some of Artie Bucco's recipes from
Wait, come on, where's the fucking lasagna? Did you already finish that?
bottom of the casserole, and then we're going to top
No,
that up
that's
with
just ziti.
some gobs of ricotta. Again, I must object, but we are going for accuracy here. Spread that out as evenly as possible, and then sprinkle our half-inch chunks of fresh mozzarella over top. We are then going to top
Fresh
that
mozz
up
for the
with a
boys.
generous grating of Parmesan
Fuck
cheese,
yes, man.
maybe ounce and a half's worth. The remaining half of our ziti, which we're going to spread out nice and even, make sure that none of that cheese is exposed to oxygen. Then we're going to top the whole thing off
Alright.
with another cup or two of
Very
gravy.
nice.
Nothing is sadder in this world than under-sauced baked ziti.
I would like something different. I want to continue to either watch Guga or Sam. What's this? Cowboy Crunchwrap? Cowboy Kent Rollins?
Well, y'all been asking for it, and it's here. We've been doing some of them remakes.
chair
and
is
this is
poking
a
out.
taco
How you doing,
Bell
Cowboy
Crunch
Kent?
Crunch wrap it is, but we're
You wanna
doing it
fuck
cowboy
me?
style.
You wanna
Double
fuck me,
meat,
Cowboy
double
Kent?
crunch, double everything
Not
up,
right
and
now,
double
partner.
dancing. Come on, I'm gonna get the
Oh, come on
tortillas
there,
hot.
Cowboy Kent. Nah, I respect him. I don't want to say that I'm gonna have gay sex with him. It probably, if I asked him, he's such a gentleman, he'd be like, not right now, fella. That's very un-cowboy-like music. Give me some fucking Hank Williams or some shit, mate. That was what I was expecting. Hank Williams. Lordy, I love me some Hank Williams. Where's Snips? I want to bully him. Fucking go and message him, can't see where that fucking gay boy is at. Hey, good looking.
You know, honey, I got a song I wrote just for
Hank, just get on with it.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking?
Beautiful. Isn't this a lot better? I think it's a lot better. Cowboy, apologize. Get out of here, Hank.
This day it is, and yep, we done been out on the road again trying to do some research, and y'all been...
What the fuck was that?
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by camp on a glorious day it is, and yep, we done been out on the road.
I was like, what is that fucking Jamaican drum in the background, you cunt? It was him, it was Cowboy. Messing with my mind. You got too many layers, mate. San Andreas vibes. Love it. Love it.
Y'all been asking me, hey, Kent, what about that Taco Bell Supreme Ultimate Crunch Wrap something or another? You know, I think that was the first time that I ever pulled up.
You know, the only thing that I never liked about fucking Vice City was the fact that ain't no country station on there, mate. Unlike all the rest. That's bullshit.
We reconstructed and saddle that horse with a different flavor. So, let's see what's in the sack. Well, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat here. It seems like maybe so it is a little smaller than I thought it might be. Maybe we got something else in here that's gonna help it. Taco sauce, big. Fire taco sauce. Yep.
What? San Andreas was a pioneer. I think Vice City was a pioneer, personally. San Andreas built upon that to a reasonable extent. I think that GTA 5, as much as I enjoy the online mode, like it gets a little stale at certain points, only because it's like it's such a big map that it's like the online mode only takes place in like 1/4 of where you would expect the game to be able to take place.
Well, folks, there you have it.
But even the regular campaign as well.
One flour tortilla. Now, they take this flour tortilla, I'm pretty sure, and they crease it.
I want to see Cowboy make a cowboy recipe. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy patty melt. Pigs in cornfield. Oh, you don't kill them pigs, do you? Oh, cowboy gumbo. Yes,
hey,
sir.
This cowboy's going Cajun for the day. He is, what are we talking about? A Louisiana traditional gumbo inspired by my good old friend
my
Justin
Lord.
Wilson.
Is that on Dewey sausage, my friend?
The pot boiling, and there's enough to feed us all.
Maybe it's thunder that I can fucking hear. What is gumbo? Gumbo is like it's sort of like a stew that has fish and like, you know, shellfish, but either you can use either chorizo or like andouille sausage. I think andouille is like a French or Cajun sort of spice sausage. And then you put it over rice, and it's fucking good shit, man. It's seriously so fucking good.
Hey, thank y'all for stopping by the backyard.
Thank y'all,
it
partner.
is a beautiful day that the Lord has made today, and what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I don't know, you tell me.
Some gumbo. Yes, we are, straight from the Louisiana Bayou, inspired by my good friend Justin Wilson. Y'all have heard me reference him
Justin
a lot.
Wilson?
I sit in front of that TV and watch Justin cook and listen to his
My man, Cowboy, what a ledge.
I wished I could have cooked with him. So be sure and check out other videos.
Justin Wilson's my nigga, man. He's my fucking man.
You can see them all. But hey,
hell yes.
This takes a little time to make, but it is so delicious. Everything that we use will be down there in the little link down there below for the recipes. You know, the good folks at Marriott have really done a lot for our channel, and they've kept me looking good. And we've had a link to where you can wear what I wear. But hey, they appreciate our audience so much that they're having an appreciation sale. They are October 13th through the 16th. And there'll be a little link
what the fuck is that?
Sale,
a gun?
25% off. You can look good as me. But hey,
clothing.
As my good
Don't know why I assumed it would be a gun.
Tell you, the thing that is most important
like
in the way you start this dish is with what? A roux. Now, I'm not talking about the kind you see down under that be hopping. I'm talking about R-O-U-X. Sometimes they even put another X on it. Roux. A flour base with...
I love you, man. He's really got some...
A flour base with...
He's really got, like, a very specific idea of what he's going to say. And just seamlessly flows from one point to the next. I love it.
Butter that is going to thicken, and we need it to come to a really dark brown color. Now, you can use olive oil and flour, but, folks, I'm going to use me a 1/2 cup of bacon grease. Because bacon makes everything
Sure
better.
will.
Now you want to start this in the house if you're doing it in there over about some medium-low heat till you get all this bacon
I had
grease
enough of this
melted well,
beer, okay? Get
and
the
then we're
fuck
going
out
to
of
turn
my
that
face.
down even just a little more. And this is going to take some constant stirring and whisking. So
It's all
be
over
ready
the
to
fucking
get your
table.
workout in. We're going to
Crumbly
melt this
cake, get the
grease
fuck
really
out
well.
of here, bitch.
And I have me
So
about
often I
1
just
cup of
don't
flour
like
in here,
cake
and
at
I
all,
want you
man.
just
Like
to
most of
sift
the
it in
time,
there slowly.
can't stand it.
You can hear it sizzle.
I
there,
like
and
sponge cake, and I like the jam layer in the middle, but I'm not really fond of that fucking cream. Just cream in general. I'm like, ugh, don't like it. Really heavily iced cakes. Sometimes, most of the time they're hit or miss. Mud cake, oh god, chocolate mud cake. Like, I've had banana and caramel mud cake before, but chocolate mud cake is way too fucking rich, man. Like, I can only eat like a bite of that and be like, yeah, that's enough. I also thought guns, understandable since he's a southern gent. Well, exactly, man. You always got to protect the property. That fucking beagle not going to do much. No offense to him. Look at him. He looks like a good boy.
A lot of you might be asking, why ain't I using a spatula for this? Well, folks, we will after we get this incorporated.
It's a little fucking whisk. I didn't even say it.
Really good
I thought I was imagining him like a butcher knife or like a fucking.
Turn it down even lower if you
one of
need
those big
to,
Rambo knives.
We ain't gonna burn this root.
What the hell is that?
You can see that it's got a whole lot thicker since the last time you joined me there. And also, it has got a golden brown color to it. I switched to my little mesquite wooden spatula because
that's nice, man.
anytime
Mesquite.
you're doing
I love that he
something
knows
with
the kind of
cast
wood
iron
that
and
it
you
is
need
as
to
well.
stir wood against cast iron, you're never going to hurt it. Now, if you wanted to cook this
Bring
in
back
a
that
cast
whisk. I
iron
like
skillet,
that better.
you could, and then transfer it over into a hot, pre-warmed crock pot. But I just say, hey, get that Dutch oven out. I'm cooking it in my 14 today.
You don't know what you're doing.
You could
and then when I see the recipe
by
the end, oh my god,
some of that enameled cast
I was
iron.
so wrong about you.
But get you a thick bottom pot, whatever you got, because you're going to need it. So we are to that point, and guess what?
What?
As my good friend Justin would say, I done got me one large white onion.
Onion! Hell yes, brother. I love that he's just referring to Justin Wilson the whole time. That is fucking getting me off, mate. The way he whispers,
what is this?
It sounds like it's a swear word. I'm confused. I'm honestly confused. I was about to call him fucking Justin.
Get it all blessed up in there together, and you can see.
You have to pick up the onion. Sounds like he's getting fucked. Onion. Yeah. Dicing an onion with Chef Jean-Pierre.
How do we dice an onion? Boy, that's a big onion. Look at that. Woo! First of all, what constitutes a good onion? A good onion is a heavy onion. And this is what I'm telling you. This is a 6-pound onion. Maybe not 6 pounds, but it's a heavy one. And it's also an onion with a pepper
Canadian
skin
or
of the
some
onion.
shit?
It's pretty whole. See, it's whole together. Now what we need to do is we need to remove, this is the tip of the onion, and this is the root end. You see the root right here? So we need to remove the root, and we need to remove the tip, so then we can remove the skin of the onion. This is when we're going to use a paring knife. But we're going to use it this way. We're not going to use it this way because that would be kind of dangerous. If we slipped, we would
I'll
hurt
fucking
ourselves.
show people
So
how
if we
tough
take the
I am.
paring
Just
knife and
stab
we
it
hold
into
like
him.
that, we put it in, and look what happened.
Why is everyone using tiny shit with all these fucking
not
cooks?
the knife around the onion. Look. I'm going to do it again on the other side. Okay, look. Whoop, remove the root. And now look at the top end. I do it the same.
Love the sounds, man. This guy's sick. Why is my fucking chair keep showing up in the background?
Just like that. Very simple to do, right? Now, let's remove the pepper skin of the onion.
Pepper? Or paper skin?
And then we're going to remove it.
But he was saying, the salt and the pepper? And give me some of the pepper.
When you are going to dice an onion,
look, I have to fucking cover this shirt, this, yeah, well, there's a shirt in the background. Maybe it's too folded over in certain places.
See how quick that was? Very simple to do, right?
That's better.
Now let me show you the right way to mince an onion. It's very simple. Some people make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Okay.
This is when we're going to use a chef's knife. We're going to
cut him up, son. Dice him. Get him fucking gone.
Cut the onion in half. You see, by the way,
gets me hard.
Lines going up and down.
That he beautifully fucking caught out that tip and root from the onion. Real man cut onions with machetes.
Follow the line. We're going to cut in the same
Leave
direction
nothing.
as the line goes. Okay. Now, If you look right here, that was the root end. It's a little tighter. The root end, I don't know if you can see, is a little tighter than the top. See the layers?
Can you just cut fucking onion? You know what I'm gonna do instead? No offense to you, Jean-Pierre, but I'm just gonna go.
Dice an onion. Big onion. Look at that. Woo! To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion. It's a 6-pound onion. It's also an onion where the onion is put. This is the tip of the onion. The onion is not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion. Dice an onion. Cut the onion in half on the onion. An onion. Then the onion with
it's fucking windy outside.
Onion right here. So
yeah, there is supposed to be a fucking storm today. Omelette?
If I had to judge how good technically a chef is, I probably would ask him to do an omelette, to make a real good omelette. Different type of omelette, 2 type of omelette, French omelette, and then a classic French omelette. An omelette with 4 eggs here, salt, pepper.
I love that. Beautiful.
I have here a beautiful pan. That pan doesn't have any corner. It's an omelette pan, actually.
Check out Barbecue Pit Boys.
Still a little bit wet here. Brown the bottom of my omelette. Invert the omelette.
I want to have some of these omelette. I want to put it inside of me. Pork and beans premium upgrade on a budget? No, I don't want budget shit. Give me the... Oh, is this all cheap shit? No, I want good stuff. Whoa. Stuffed gator? Yes, sir. You already got me. Louisiana. We're down in Louisiana. Oh, don't show me it alive, please. Did it just get killed? No, it's good shit. Gator or their thing, their channel. Oh, that poor little lizard man.
Welcome to BarbecuePitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up an alligator on the grill, and it's real easy to do. All right, what we have here is a skinned and clean 5-foot gator.
Go over here.
And this here is the perfect size for tailgating, or for restaurants, or your own backyard.
Doesn't look like there's a lot of meat on it, to be completely honest.
Check this out. Now,
God damn, how long does this fucking shit take?
Man, you get it hot as you want.
I'm not trying to be rude to them. I think Casper's at the door, so we'll leave you with them pit boys, them bitch boys.
Pit, some good friends, cooking up some good eating. Man. Now, if you've never had gator on the grill before, you definitely got to check this out. All right, the veggies have been cooked down. And here we've got some crawfish tails. We're gonna put about a pound of it in this pot. Again, you can go to our website and get the exact ingredients for this. Man, just give it a mix. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff here. I tell you, they do it right.
Is that gumbo? Why didn't I finish the Cowboy Kent video? Why am I watching this gator shit? I don't want none of this trailer trash. I want a cowboy. Nah, it looks good. I'm not... Oh, fuck. That does look good, actually. Wait, what did they fucking... That's fish. Where is the gator, sir? It looks like they're pleasuring this gator with a Thai massage.
And it goes without saying, we want to give thanks for what gives us sustenance.
Please don't show its dick. You cut off the dick, right? Hey, respect. Like, they're using the whole thing, you know? Appreciate it. It's cool. It does look like it would fucking taste good, to be honest. Alright, I don't want none of this fish. That's also interesting, but I just want to focus on the gator.
Now, these po' boys...
Oh, po' boys? Oh, I see.
Just throw some mayo on some good French bread right there, some fresh garden tomatoes. Line them up. Go on some lettuce.
Why aren't they just saying this while they do it? It's probably like really fucking shitty quality audio out there. Not putting that on them.
Now choose what you want. You could do them fried oysters.
What is that? What is that behind me there? In this fucking thing next to the mayonnaise.
Just like that.
Did you just say they were fried oysters? Oh, nice. Hey. I'm not above eating oysters, man. It's good shit. Rubs the hands at everything. Sorry. That's good shit. Zuckerberg's cousin? What?
Yeah. Let's eat. Oh.
I like this guy. Yeah, alright. He keep me around. You got me interested. They all seem like cool guys, but he's clearly the ringleader.
Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. All right, about an hour has gone by. It's time to take off this foil.
Please be good.
Right?
Okay.
Look at that.
Moistening it up.
We're about 2 hours into this.
2 hours in? To how long? How long does it go for it all up? Is the fish just a side dish? Have you had gator or crocodile? I've had crocodile once. People say it tastes like chicken. I think it smells like squid. Personally.
About another half hour.
It was alright.
Through the miracle of time,
this
alligator.
I don't know what this would taste like. Maybe it would be a bit different. But I just had like fucking crocodile fillets or some shit.
Tip of the tail. That's called pitmaster privilege. Right?
I always liked. I mean, if we're going like water creatures, I always like shellfish best. I think it tastes the best. Other than land animals, of course, because shit like lamb and kangaroo, that's definitely up there, mate. And good old beef. What's up, Snaps? How you doing, boy? Just in time for the gator meat. Love how they're all so fucking manly that they're just like, nah, we'll just hold it in our hands after it's been fucking cooking on a roaring fire for like 3 hours. We don't need no fucking plates. It kind of looks like it would taste like eel there. Just with how the flesh looks. Jap. Eel. They tried to autocorrect me to Japanese. I got what I wanted. Chef Janir is Japan's grilled eel master. Alright, man. Kanejiro Kanemoto. I would say it takes about 10 years for you to finish a sentence. An apprentice to be fully qualified on their own. I teach them how to season for 3 years. 3 years to skewer and an entire lifetime to grill. Okay. I'd work there. Eel has been the focus of this restaurant's menu for 200 years. I'll smack some eels against the wall, master. Whatever you tell me to do. I ain't putting in 10 years, though. I'll get it done in 1. Just wanted it to rhyme. Maybe take 2 at the most. At 90 years old, he shows no sign of stopping or slowing down. Is he dead now? He'd be 92 now, but is he dead now? Unagi, eel, has been eaten by Japanese people for a very long time. How long? The meat will melt instantaneously, only leaving the savoriness in your mouth. It is a very great fucking meat, man. I love it. It is also almost as if you did not feel like you ate anything, but still enjoy the rich flavors. Well, don't describe it like that. Fuck. do think people should feel like they're gonna eat something up, like feel full or whatever the fuck. Eel is a very refined and elegant dish. In Japan, we can catch a lot of eel. How many do you fucking have? Unagi is available in every river in Japan. Interesting. You got any spare? You gonna fucking spare some? Oh. Jappy Sama? I was trying to think of a joke, but I just insulted this man. I am sorry. Take it back. Back then, meats like beef and pork were not available. Oh, you had fucking beef. Don't think I've ever tried eel. It's well worth it, mate. Seriously, like it is actually really fucking good, especially the sauce that the Japs put with it, man. It is so fucking flavorful and delicious. When I was at that Japanese restaurant the other week with Kate, I had eel fucking, like, not sushi, nigiri, and it was so fucking good, man. Honestly, I get it every time I go. I'm not reading any more of this for you. Let's just see what he do. They take out the big bones, but they leave the little bones. There are really tiny bones in eel, but it's like nothing. You just crush that instantly with your tongue, not even with your teeth, mate. That's why they're so brittle and can be caught easily. Just hear that, right? Fucking dickhead. Master's gonna come around and chop you back up. Yeah. Grill it on binchotan charcoal. What is binchotan? Is that special somehow? You tell me, old man. By grilling the eel, we can add a roasty aroma and remove the fishy smell. I like this one. This allows the umami of the eel to come out. Do you hear that, like, tapping in the background of this? What the fuck? Why would they put that in? And then we put it in a steamer and get rid of the excess fat. Continue. Come on. Hurry it up. Taking too long to fucking speak, old man. After that, we brush on the sauce made from mirin. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. And soy sauce and grill it again. Mirin and soy sauce, okay. As a master, you must be able to understand each quality instantaneously and cook them accordingly so that all of them are cooked the same. They do look very good. There's a nice color for them. Presented by Hennessy? What? I want to try this shit, man. Give us a go. Give us a go. Snips, are you planning on coming out to Japan with the rest of us when we decide to? Or are you gonna fucking just continue drinking goon for the rest of your life? Come and drink Jap wine. It's very cheap over there. I love it. They, in 7-Eleven and shit like that, they have little, like, moonshine jars that have removable lids, that you can drink sake from, and it's good shit, mate. I miss it. Too poor? You gay. That's what you are. Go get a fucking job. Go work at KFC again, cub.
わさびを直接白焼きの上にお乗せいただきまして、お好みでお醤油かお塩でお召し上がりくださいませ。
Who is this woman now? Why am I not hearing from the master? No offense, love. 1 cups? What? This is Chawamushi. There is dashi and shark fin at the bottom. Oh.
こちらお箸休めの大根のしでございます。お食事
大根のし。
こちらご進行でございます。
The dish I have prepared for you today is unaju or kabayaki, served on rice. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a good looking sauce on that rice, mate. The eel should melt in your mouths because it has been steamed for about an hour. Wow. Nice, mate. After all the grilling as well. I appreciate that. I believe it is high and refined craftsmanship that truly embodies... Get on with it, Khan. True omotenashi? Okay, it took me a little longer to read that. Oh, fuck yeah, mate. Show me that shit. Oh, look at... Oh, you have no idea. Until you've tasted eel, you have no idea, man. It's so fucking good. Especially when a place can actually do it very well. Is that what they called? Oh, 1 cups, the fucking sake thing? It could be. 7-Eleven sake. Convenience store, supermarket, sake suggestions? Okay, yeah. Did I put 7-Eleven like 9-11? I think I did. Avoid the 1 cup, they are pretty rough, otherwise pick one at rare. If you hate sake, no, come on man, 1 cup's not rough, it's budget. Can't talk shit on it. Alright, get the fuck out of here now, this is done. We're done with this. No more eel, no more fucking shit. No more alligator boys. Or the French. What was I watching before? Chef Masashi Yamada serves wild game hunted in the mountains of... Shit, what have you got? Oh my god. What the fuck?
ですね、当店は天然食材を
Oh my god, this is a horror movie.
炭火を使ってお客様の目の前で焼くっていうのが当店のまあこだわりを持ったスタイルでやっております。
Far from Japan's coast exists a restaurant hidden. Oh shit. Better be fucking good. What was his name again? Masashi Khan. I couldn't even identify what that was. Look at that. Oh, venison, okay. That fucking, that meat looks very flavorful, mate.
This is the hard part. 当店の場合はやはりこの場所から
close relations with the hunters. It said that Tokyo has everything, but that's just what the market has. This wild boar.
3 layers, fat and meat and fat. Yeah, this is one of my favorite part. やはりこう当店の場合ですと直接漁師さんから買う、直接釣り師さんから買う、自分たちで釣りに行くっていう。
It looks good. I mean, I'll give him that. But it looks too fatty for that fucking pork.
Okay, this one is a pintail. This duck's poached. We use these ducks to wrap.
God, you fucking savage. Jesus Christ. Oh, the peeling sounds. I used to cut fucking chicken wings all day when I was an apprentice. I mean, at certain times of the day. And you would have to cut through the fucking joints, but if you didn't, if you missed it slightly, you would end up cutting through the fucking bone. I did that quite a bit.
Okay, so my mom's gonna cut negima. Negi means the green onion.
Ah, onion. Delicious.
狩猟シーズンの初めですね、11月12月っていうのはイノシシ鹿はもちろんのこと、天然の取れる鳥も出したりとか、あとは運が良ければですけれども熊のお肉をこちら
I'm
でも
sorry not saying much. I'm just looking at what this man is doing.
で特に
Just
食べてるもので
meat getting fucking
味は
penetrated
非
by
常
that
に
skewer.
変わりますので、
God.
私ども
You
基
fucked
本
that
的に
fish.
仕入れる際のお肉っていうのは人が住んでいるところの近くではな
Just
く
kill
て
them for fuck's sake.
人里
At
離れ
least
て
they, no, at least they aren't alive like fucking Chinese cooking. I don't
こ
want
ち
to watch
らが
that.
イワナでございます。こちらは長野県の三浦で取られました天然のイワナでございます。どうぞごゆっくりお召し上がりください。
You know, I really would love to watch fucking I really would love to watch that fucking Simpsons shit right now that I planned for my video, but Kate still isn't on break. That fucking bitch. Fucking bitch. How much money do I have in my account? I don't want to have to fucking pay for a month, but I will if I must. I just want to get this fucking shit done. God, I really don't want to fucking pay for that. Let me log in, try and go in Kate's account again. I'll keep him in the background for you fellas.
Inoshishi でカルビでございます。こうすることによって
Doing this gives the surface a smoky flavor. You know what I want? One cup sake. Let me see someone review that. Cup sake, funky mochi. Shit. How to drink sake like a pro. Yeah, right.
Am I supposed to shake it? Am I supposed to turn it? What do I do?
You're supposed to ask an adult.
If you don't know what to do,
Ask
an
an adult.
I don't like this. They have 1.3 million.
We are in
fucking
Aizu
viewers.
Wakamatsu at a very old sake brewery, and today we are going to teach you about sake.
Now let's go learn about sake so that we can teach everyone else about sake, because I don't know what I'm doing. Why do you always do this to me? Why do you always have to do this to me?
They're nice. They seem nice, I guess. They're just a bit putrid with how much they love each other.
新庄猪木と申します。で、
I'm the president of Suhiro.
会社は
Suzo Sake Brewery.
創業が
It was founded in 1850, over 167 years ago. Oh, well done.
まず
Well
お
done.
米からお酒を
I mean
こ
that.
のお米を食べた時のイメージからお酒がどういうイメージはなぜお米からフルーティーなフルーツの香りがするのかということで、これがこんな風に特に吟醸酒と言われている、香り高いお酒、皆さん初めて
He's just talking about different kinds of rice that go into the sake. I want people
So I think we've learned some things. We're not.
They don't speak
Japanese. There are two main
Japanese.
ingredients that contribute to the flavor. There's a kind of water and there's a kind of rice.
Water, like spring water, is very, very regional. So now that we're in Aizu Wakamatsu, the sake that's being made at this place will have a particular flavor based on the water being used. So water is...
But how do you make it? If it's just rice and water, I can do that.
Rice for different kinds of sake.
In fact, they use sake rice.
Yes.
I didn't even know there was sake rice.
Right.
I thought it was just like normal rice.
I know.
The second critical thing that we learned was rice polishing. I had never known about this at all. You got a kernel of rice. The outside of it has proteins and fats and different kinds of flavors. And on the inside, there's a little nubble of starchy goodness.
Yes.
So when it comes to making sake, the most basic amount of rice that you can mill away is 70%.
70%. If you leave more than 70% of the kernel on, then it pretty much becomes undrinkable.
Yes.
It's like just not good. So the minimum has to be 70%.
If you keep going, if
Okay.
you keep milling away the outside of the rice, you're getting closer and closer to that little starchy nub on the inside.
Right.
In which case, you have different kinds of sakes that are like 35%. That's all that's left of that piece of rice. But it's really hard to do.
Yes.
I don't
That means you
understand
have
a
to
fucking
use more
word of
rice
this.
to make the sake, which means it's going to cost more money because in order to make the same bottle, you have to use tons
BRB
more
gonna
rice.
cook up
And at
2
the
minute
same
noodles?
time,
No
the
worries,
more
mate.
that you
Enjoy.
strip away the rice, the more
I mean
flavors
that.
you lose from it. And some people want to have just like a pure, clean taste.
するお酒とノンアルコー
Just
ル
drink
で
the
純
fucking
米
shit.
酒に分かれるんですその
Christ.
時に純米酒が最高でアルコール添加してあげはダメだという
How about this instead?
Last week, after a hangover that made me feel like my head was in a blender, I made a conscious decision to give up drinking alcohol. Not forever, wouldn't do that, but certainly for a few weeks, for a few months, to see what positive effect it would have on my everyday life. This week, my so-called friend Ryotaro surprises me with a trip to try a highly potent, illegal form of homemade sake.
Illegal?
Coincidence? I swear.
Yeah, sure.
One thing I promise you is that you're gonna get a hangover again. But it's worth it now.
As I've said before,
Shit, what is this,
drinking
fucking
sake is a highly
moonshine?
deceptive process. It looks like purified water and it tastes like the meadows of Narnia. It has a highly delicate flavour. But drink
no,
a
I do
bottle or
like
two
it.
and you will get the hangover to end all hangovers. Not too dissimilar from drinking a bottle of wine. The sake we're
Personally,
trying
if
today is
I'm
not
if
only
I'm
cloudy
pouring,
in a
pouring my
clear
own
bottle or
fucking
two.
sake, I do not pour it to the point where it fills up this little box underneath, because you're supposed to drink out of both of them. You drink the fucking shot and then you drink that. Fuck that shit, mate. Just pour it into the glass. I don't mind pouring it more
And you will
than
get
having to
hangover
drink out of a
to
little
end all
box as
hangovers.
well.
Not too dissimilar from drinking a bottle of wine. The sake we're trying today is not only cloudy
just give me a
in
bigger
appearance,
bottle,
but it's
a
also
bigger
highly
cup.
illegal to produce throughout most
Ah!
of Japan, and we'll get onto why that is
What
in a
the
minute.
fuck
But perhaps
is
above all,
that?
it's an absolute nightmare to pronounce. What is it again? Dubrovnik?
That's Croatian city for God's sake. Dobroku.
Dobroku.
Yeah, that's right.
The easiest way to remember it is it sounds like 80s pop sensation New Kids on Dubroku.
And you were the fan.
I can't say I am. Or
It definitely
Dwayne
is.
Dubroku Johnson.
That was
I
pretty
actually
funny.
spoke with
Pretty good.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
No
last week.
fucking way.
Yeah, I spoke with him the other day.
Sounds like you've been drinking again.
No. Be
How did
prepared
he
to be
speak
amazed
with
over dinner because I've got a story for you. Unless you follow me on Twitter, in which case you already know.
And I'm not.
What did you do? Did you kiss him? Did you rub his little peckies?
You don't follow me on Twitter?
How
No,
you doing?
why do I have
He's
to?
back.
All my friends follow me on Twitter.
That means I'm not your friend.
Fuck, got him. He fucked your shit up, mate.
In a nutshell, Dobroku is essentially unrefined sake that hasn't undergone filtering or pressing after fermentation, giving it a cloudy, creamy-like appearance. Before the 20th century, the drink was incredibly popular due to its simplicity and was homebrewed across the country. However, after liquor taxation laws were introduced in the 1800s, homebrewing sake in Japan was completely outlawed. The good news, though, is in recent years, homebrewing has re-emerged in special zones, with the Japanese government currently
I just want to
about
see you drink it.
150
I didn't
towns and
realize
villages
that there was
across the
such a
country
fucking
to brew,
culture
bottle
behind
and
the idea
sell
of like
their
just
very own
brewing
Dobroku.
sake in
And
the
in order
first
to
place.
get our greedy hands on this rare
It's
treat
just
for the
Jap
first time,
moonshine,
Ryotaro
isn't it?
and I
Let's be
are
fucking
travelling north
honest.
to
I
one
think
such
it's
town
just
called
Jap
Tomme,
moonshine.
hidden away in the Miyagi
Tomme.
countryside about an hour north of Sendai. But
What's
before we
going
get to
on,
enjoy
Tomme?
a bottle for ourselves, first things first, we're going to pitch in and help brew a fresh batch of Dobroku.
Okay.
Given rice is the main ingredient in sake, it's essential to source nothing but the very best.
Just
and here
drink the fucker. I just want to see you drink it.
Thick, pulpy sake.
Yep. You feel the rice actually a bit.
What?
You feel the rice.
Suck
a bit.
it down.
It looks a little bit like a pina colada.
That's all though.
I do quite like it. Tastes more alcoholic than normal sake.
You know what? Inside
like
an
the first
abandoned
person
Japanese
holiday
love hotel,
that I don't want
4K.
to be
Can I
in.
maybe turn it up to 4K? Let's see the 4K. It doesn't look much different to me. Would it even be? Would there even be something scary? A Japanese love hotel?
Desperation. It's a powerful motivator. This is my master plan. 6 days and 1,000 kilometers through Japan's most mountainous region, culminating with spectacular views of Mount Fuji.
Interesting.
But why?
Okay.
Why am I so
Yeah, I was
desperate?
gonna ask.
Well, in the 8 years I've lived in Japan, I've still not had a good, clear view of Mount Fuji. 2 years ago, I spent 3 days at the base of the mountain, just waiting, just trying to get a view. And all I got were a bunch of clouds and a bucket load of disappointment. Worse still, nearly every day.
I thought he climbed it. I could have sworn he fucking climbed. No. Probably not for Mount Fuji. No, I
In
swear
the last
he
2
did
years,
fucking
I've been
climb
bullied
it.
by viewers bragging about all the great views of Mount Fuji they've had. Look at this. We were only in Japan for 2 weeks, and these were the views we got of Mount Fuji. Please live vicariously through our photos. No, I won't. And that is why we're going on journey across Japan. We're not
Kill
going
him,
alone
mate.
either. We are
I
taking
wouldn't let that
Joey
fucking
the anime
insult
man.
slide.
Now, I'd like to tell you I've chosen Joey because he's a good friend, but really, that has something to do with revenge as well. You see, 2 years ago, Joey took me into a dark, haunted, abandoned tunnel and then ran off with the torch and left me standing there terrified in the darkness. It wasn't pleasant, and I haven't forgotten it. I never
This is
forget.
very wholesome.
And so
but I
this
just,
is my
you know,
chance to.
Where's the love hotel? Oh shit! They stopped in at Lawson. So in my personal opinion, the 3 Japanese convenience stores that there are, like the main ones at least, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, fucking Lawson. They're ranked, in my opinion at least. Family Mart is first, without doubt. They have the best shit in there, whether it's the alcohol, whether it's the sweets, whether it's the fucking little shit that they have in the counter, like hash browns and chicken skewers and all the rest of this sort of shit. Then Lawson, because they have pretty much the same things as Family Mart, just a little less, and then 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's still fucking good. The shittest 7-Eleven in all of Japan is 1,000 times better than the best one in Australia.
Sake.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
But compared to the other two, stop moving.
I'm starving. Well, hey, breakfast time. Leaving Tokyo behind, we begin our 300-kilometer journey to Yudanaka Hot Springs in the heart of Nagano Prefecture. We'll stop off halfway in Takasaki City to pick up Natsuki as he joins us for the first few days of the trip. But first things first, we have the daunting task of discovering our challenge of the day. That is a nasty scratch. And it wasn't me. We've rented a Toyota Sienta. It's a slightly bigger car than I've got. My car's a little bit dirty, a little bit too small. I thought there's a chance we may have to sleep inside it. My car wasn't very suitable for that. Anyway.
Don't sleep inside the fucking car. That's gay. Just get a hotel, like a love hotel or something. They're pretty cheap. Not with each other.
We're joined on this trip by Ian from the previous journey across Japan, who's the kind of project coordinator guy that smooths things over. And every day of this trip, we're going to be taking challenges you guys have sent in.
I thought he was about to go for a handshake just then when he went to pat the head of that thing.
We're joined on this trip by Ian from the previous journey across Japan, who's the kind of project coordinator guy that smooths things over. And every day of this trip, we're going to be taking challenges you guys have sent in. Ian's going to curate 3.
He doesn't say much, that Ian.
Stick them into here, and then we will spin Ampan and get those challenges. Jesus Christ. Good to see you, Ian. And also, Tokyo Lens Norm is our assistant cameraman. They're going to be in a separate car helping us along this journey. So
they're not going to be seen in the entire
4,000 challenges you guys have
sent
sent in.
It's a lot of fucking
the first
people, though,
week.
man. Respect.
4,000. I hope it's not too difficult because I'm very tired. I had to get up at like 7 a.m. to drive out of bloody...
The abandoned love hotel. I know what it is. I read the fucking video.
Nagano today, and we got to pick up Natsuki this evening.
Oh yeah.
Later on this afternoon.
Oh, okay, so they're doing something else. What is this then? That looks pretty sick. Looks like a Lord of the Rings forest, mate. Not really that scary though. That's a bit weird. What is this? I don't like the look of this place. No, I'm not scared in the slightest. I don't know why this would be scary.
You can't find this type of content anywhere around.
Now we're at the Love Hotel. This is taking too long. Cooking videos are better. Okay, maybe I should just take it back to 1080p. It doesn't need to be fucking.
It would have been lovely
4K.
5 years ago.
なんかすごいこれ。
Trash asbestos Japanese.
Trash pest. ほらなんか
Trash asbestos.
すごいじゃんこれ。
Yeah, there's lots of dust in here.
Oh yeah, that cunt's a strain.
マスクしよっか。
Yeah, let's put on a mask.
なんかメッセージ。
There's a message on the bed.
Come on, this is
What does
fucking
it say?
scary, guys.
It says
some guy got railed out in the asshole and then was scrawling a message on the fucking
something
desert.
along the
What's
lines
wrong
of
with that?
a message from a prostitute who was 9 months pregnant.
Oh, she left her telephone number.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Hey, we don't have to film a horror trailer at all, Chris. We just found the horror story right here.
Joey's hit the nail on the head. We don't
just
to do the horror film anymore.
No.
We found a message about.
He said
a
horror
prostitute who's
trailer,
9
dumb
months
cunt.
Pregnant.
Dumb cunt. Nah, you're alright, mate. Everyone makes mistakes.
And there's a drawing of her, and it's cut open her stomach, and that's just. What is this?
You drew it. You guys definitely fucking drew it.
What's going on? Why are we in here?
He's not even reacting. He's
There's
like, this
everywhere
is all
you
part
look,
of my
there's like
plan.
just horror. Like the bit up there that's open.
Yeah.
Like that reminds me.
I honestly don't want to be.
That reminds me of The Grudge. Then there's like a smashed mirror,
Might as well
a
be
blanket,
the
a
Grudge.
ripped open.
You guys are really sort of grasping here.
Am I supposed to shake it? Am I supposed
Shut
to
up.
turn it?
You
What
guys
do I do?
know better. Oh, what the fuck? Go back to fucking Cowboy Ken.
See how that roux has attached
Why the fuck did I
itself to
forget about
everything
Cowboy
that was
Ken
rolled
this
up in
entire
it?
time?
That's what I'm after, folks. And we're going to let this cook probably 5 or 6 minutes with these veggies in there because I want them onions to get what Justin called translucent. We want to see through them things, nearly, but not. Let them bell peppers get
Lucient?
tender.
Did he actually
so
call it
just
that?
keep stirring.
You're literate,
You be
Justin.
telling yourself,
Nah, he
man, I
called
wish
that.
I could add some
This
broth
guy
to it
loves
right
Justin
now or
Wilson,
something.
and I love him for that.
No, you just keep stirring. We're going to get them onions and bell peppers sauteed in this roux.
Give me
and it is,
the gumbo. I want to see the gumbo.
Garen told you there's some flavor coming out of that pot.
Garen told you.
And things
What a
is getting
sick
thick
cunt.
right there. You can see. We're back on that low medium heat.
Just feel like he's
I
gonna
just want
kick
you to
that dog
stir
away.
this for a while so you don't have it thickening up too quick. And if it begins to thicken a little, you can add you a little water or some more broth. All right, to that, we have 1.5 pounds of andouille sausage. Justin called it some andouille. I've pronounced it andouille for a long time till some of them Louisiana folks that's good friends of mine said, no, andouille sausage. Now, we go ahead and just chunk this up this away. Just go ahead and
That's a
layer
good
it
looking
up in
sausage,
there.
man. It looks
I
flavorful.
want you to take 3 of them bay leaves.
Surprised that he didn't decide
Remember,
to fry
we're
it
gonna
off at
fish
all
them
before
out
putting
when
it
it's
in.
over, so I don't want you to crush them in there. I just want you to put them in there, and then we're going to stir generously. Now, a lot of recipes be saying use some Cajun seasoning, okay? Now, I have used that Tony Chachere's in the past, but I got to work.
I don't know what none of that means.
Okay? Now, I have used that Tony Chachere's in the past, but I got to where I just make my own, and the recipe for that making your own will be down there in the little link
No,
below
thank
with
you
the
for
regular
that.
recipe.
What's going on, Ryan? How
It's
you
gonna
doing?
take about
We're
this
looking
much.
at some cowboy
and then we
gumbo.
will season again right there at the last 2 hours
Cowboy
shooting.
magic.
But this has got some smoked paprika to it, some
Paprika.
oregano, but some red pepper in there to give it a little bite. And guess what? We got to have some of this Crystal's Louisiana hot sauce because Justin told me you got to have that in there. How much? I'd say about that much right there. That is probably what you call
Looks
the
about
correct
right.
amount.
Looks good.
And don't forget to put
Loving
you
it,
some
mate.
thyme leaves in there, dried. And if the
Shaker,
wind's blowing, you
shaker.
gotta know which way it's
Looking
coming
good,
from.
cowboy.
Give it a gentle stir in
Yeah,
to get all
yeah.
them ingredients going there.
You got some of
around.
that rice as well, son?
Now,
Go on, you show me now. You show
I know
me
a
now.
lot of you is
Ooh,
tempted right
okay, I
now
like
just to say
that.
you don't have to go no further. Ken, we're
I'm
just gonna
good. What about
stop,
you? I'm
turn it
doing
off,
well,
let it
mate.
cool. We're
Fucking
gonna
feeling,
eat it. Some of you ain't even gonna
feeling
let it
less
cool,
tired
but
than I was at the end of
hang
the
on,
last night's stream.
because we ain't near through. Now, Justin's always telling me that you got to use some of this Worcestershire sauce, and we're gonna put
Love
about.
it. See,
I'd say-
he didn't just go and pronounce it like a fucking German would, like Sam the cooking guy. He just fucked it up, which is good.
That much in there,
Respect.
which is the right amount. Now, to that, I got 2 pounds of peeled, washed, skint little shrimps. Raw, I mean, they uncooked.
Who is this woman speaking over my man Cowboy
Ken?
Ken?
That stuff fresh. Fresh is
Must
the
be his
best
wife.
you can get.
No one else would dare
I just
do
ask
such
you to
a thing.
dump that in there. Let's go ahead and give that a stirring. Whew, man, I'm already hungry. Now, many times I watched Justin. He reached under the cupboard. Do y'all know what he was after? You in the back row by the third seat by the watermelon. No, it wasn't peanut butter. You over there by the tree. Yes, you are right. It was wine. And he loved to put some Sauternes wine in this. But folks, they don't make that where I come from. And I told you I was putting a cowboy twist on it.
Whiskey?
Here. Hatch green chili wine. Now you can use a white wine, but I prefer a little sweeter wine with this, and this got a kick. If you're wondering, hey, I think I've seen the cowboy drag this out before. Sure did in the caveman steak video we did.
Good year.
It was a really good year for Hatch green chilies. Now,
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. That is not wine. I refuse to believe that.
But Justin always said, don't put so much meat in there you ain't got room for the wine. Okay, because we need the wine. So we're going to probably go about 2 cups.
They don't have just regular-ass wine in fucking Texas, I imagine?
Oh, we'll just go ahead and do 2, Shen.
They have women. Imagine women like wine. That was good shit.
I've seen Justin do that many times. So, folks, all we got to do now is let that come back to a slow simmer for about 45 minutes.
Hell yes, mate.
We're going to boil us up a little rice.
Looking forward to it, son. Oh, shit. Show me that Jill Stone. With song. Oh, that's like a fucking curry, mate. Look at that. Gorgeous. Is it gumbo? Yes, sir. Snips didn't know what it was. Wait, was it Snips? Maybe it was Meaty that didn't know what gumbo was. I'd eat the shit out of that, mate. Even if it was nothing but the poop shoots of the shrimp. I'll take it. Sauce looks good. Fucking oath, mate. Looks real good. Loving it. Woo! Look at him go.
Folks, that there is what I call looking some of that delicious. As Justin would say, I told you that's going to be good. Now, I have learned a lot through cooking, and I ain't going to about to take a bite of it, not just yet, till it cools off.
What does his apron say? Can't get full on fancy.
This is going to be so good over at that broth.
Like that.
I'm going to start right here with this bite, and I'm going to get me one of these little shrimpies in there.
Sorry, I'm blocking it. Eat them up, yum.
There's so much great aroma coming from that.
Eat them up.
Hot?
Eat them up. Eat the motherfucker up.
Do the Bayou Boogie.
The Bayou Boogie. Make you feel so good. Make you want to chop wood, build a fire.
What? Cowboy Ken, what the fuck? That's sick.
Cook some gumbo today, cause pardon me, folks, but I'm going back again.
He just got the
and
Bayou
I've had one
Boogie.
loyal helper the whole time out here. Get that spice off there and that bell pepper. You have been so good to help me today, and I want to thank you. I don't know if you got any Cajun blood in you, but you're a hound in your track. Hang on, you got manners. Hang on, not yet. Okay, good pup. Thank you so much.
Oh, what a good dog.
Folks,
love him.
The flavors in here
Got the
just
spice
jump
off
out
there
at
too.
you.
That's a good dog right
Justin,
there,
my friend, I hope we done you proud, brother, because I
hope
always
so,
enjoyed
mate.
you as my kind of
The
people. and
boys
you're polite,
back together,
had manners, and was
reunited
a
for
good
Justin's
cook.
sake.
And folks,
Good to
this
be
is
here,
so
cowboy.
simple to make. Like I say, just a little time consuming, but ooh, it is well worth the effort. And guess what? Don't be forgetting the Ariat people down there that's having the sale 25% off. There'll be a little link down there. And as all
Alright, what else you got, cowboy? I want to see some other recipes this man got. Scrambled eggs. Give me like, does he have a best of? I wonder if he sees his stuff that way. No, probably not. No one should ever have like a best of compilation, right? Because it's sort of defeatist, I guess. Cowboy hamburger helper, sourdough, chicken and waffles. What the fuck? Sick. Cowboy McMuffin. Oh shit, I'm a little tempted for that one. Smoked catfish, that would be interesting. Tell me if you see anything. Top 10 grilling tips? No. I want like a recipe. Quesadillas, deviled eggs. Cheeseburger. Sloppy Joes, mate. Yeah, go on, show us a Sloppy Joe or something.
Chefs, please open your baskets. And
Wait,
we are
he was
looking
on a
at
fucking
sardines,
show?
Corn on the cob, ishtabintum, and canned sloppy Joe filling.
Hold on, Ted, not here. We ain't making no sloppy joes out of no can. I'm talking sweet, I'm talking heat, and I'm talking putting it together. All gonna be so
Mate,
good.
I love the idea that this man got good enough to get on television. He should be more than just television, man. He should be the television. He should be on television. Nah, it's a dying
Some of y'all
medium
might have
anyway,
seen
who
that
gives a shit.
episode I was on, Chop Grill Masters, long time ago. Woo.
Did you win?
It was nerve-wracking, it was, to say the least, and them folks used groceries I couldn't even spell. But that day when I finally made it to the finals with 3 other chefs and was out there that morning, wind blowing about 40 miles an hour, and they thinking we might have to cancel, and I'm thinking, hey, that's a normal day in Oklahoma. Ain't nothing wrong
He's from
with this.
Oklahoma.
So he got
Oh,
up there,
that's
he opened up
unfortunate.
them baskets, and he said, what?
Northern Texas,
Sloppy
more
Joe
like.
mix in a can.
Fuck.
Folks, I ain't never used that stuff in my life. We're talking about...
No, you show me that sloppy Joe. You don't fucking talk shit about theirs. You show me how you do it right, son. I don't care how those bitch boys
Hear a
do it. They
little
ain't
sizzle
cowboys.
action already starting to take place. And it is a good time while we just got it sitting right there to season. What we're going to season it with. Anybody know? You in the 14th row down there with the binoculars. Yep. It is Red River Ranch Original. You need some?
Where's the
Hey,
woman in the
we'll have
background
link up
talking
there
shit
where
on
you
him?
can find it.
Well, that's unfortunate
So
audio
just
there.
keep
They-
stirring it around. Get her good and brown.
Not like
You
it's
don't wanna leave it
terrible,
in
but
big
just
bites.
like the
You sort of
fucking
want it to
wind
be
in
crumbled
general.
up a little, but I
Always
don't
bad
want
day.
it to be like of a mealy texture, so don't beat it to death. Now, if you be doing this in the house, you can do this in a regular 12-inch cast iron skillet right there on the stove. I'd start out on about medium-high heat, and then as this gets to cooking, we can turn it down. But I'll give you another tip, too, that my mother would sometimes get in a hurry. She would brown the meat in the skillet and then put it together in a crock pot and just...
Crock pot. He didn't whisper it like in the last
got
video,
our meats
unfortunately.
browned up, and when it did get brown, you see me, I just sort of tilted it to one side,
Oh,
strained that grease out
okay.
there. I just throw it in the fire. Don't do it in the kitchen floor. You'll get you a beating with one of them husband trainers. Remember them rolling pins? Ain't no good for you. It ain't.
Oh my God.
We put that large
This guy's got
Vidalia
a
up
good
there on
fucking
that
vibe.
cutting board, and we done
Fuck
sliced
yes.
it up with the hash knife. You don't have one? Then
What
I'll have
the
a link where you
fuck
can
is
find one.
that?
And I'm gonna tell you right now,
That looks like a
do not get your
mezzaluna
fingers in the way of
in
it, 'cause it
Italian.
will
It's
take
an
a
Italian
whole
knife,
of
big fucking
Rotail.
like
Some of y'all might not be able to
crescent
find this where you
that's
are,
like a
but it
knife.
comes in a different brand, and it's called what, Shin?
What?
Diced tomatoes and green chilies. That's all it says on the can
Oh.
in some stores. So find you some of this, and it'll have something on there. It'll say
There we go.
original, or it'll say
Mezzaluna.
medium heat, or it'll say hot, or it'll say spicy. Go to
Gorgeous
whatever
fucking
your
instrument.
liking is.
Fuck yeah.
But we're gonna dump her in there. It's been drained. It has. Dump her in there. Give it a little stir. Guess what? Some mustard. Now, folks, I have known people to try to put that ground mustard in there, but I really don't be liking it. I just like regular old mustard.
Don't be
so
liking
we're gonna put us about 3 tablespoons in there.
fuck.
Which is
Oh
about that
my
much
god,
right
it's
there
so
on the
putridly
money.
yellow.
Guess
I feel
what?
like our mustard is
Any
less
kind of
yellow than
barbecue
that.
sauce you will be wanting to use, but I like to use about a half a cup. Now, remember me telling you I was going to put some of that green chili chipotle relish in.
Put
This,
the
folks,
damn sloppy joes
sort of
on the
bind this stuff
goddamn
together,
bun.
and that right there is
Boy.
goodness all on its own.
Looking good.
Slap it right here
Does look
on
good.
here. If some runs
What
off,
I don't
don't worry
like though
about
is sloppy joe. It's like very inconvenient to eat. Most of it is
We'll get it
not
and
going
we'll
in
go
your
back with
fucking
the
mouth.
spoon and lick everything off that cutting board. A pretty sprinkle. So, guess what I do right here? Shen says, but I like to take a little of this. This bun is just feeling left out over here. Smear it right over so it can just go ahead and soak up some of that goodness. Slap that thing. Watch this. Slap her on there to where that oozes out. Just a
Did he
minute.
toast the bun? Don't look like
Then
it.
you just grab it right here like this.
Let's see. Oh wait, hang on. Nah. Doesn't look like it. Eat that shit.
The onions. That was so good, folks. Hope you don't mind before we do a little dancing that I have this
That's
one
cool,
little
man. Eat
bite
whatever you
right here
want.
away from that pickle, Shen.
Cowboy grilled cheese.
You ever been wondering why they call it a grilled cheese sandwich when it ain't even cooked on the grill? Tell you what, we gonna cook it on the grill. We
I
are.
love that hat, mate. Even that's a cowboy hat.
We're gonna show you how. Ooey gooey cheesy goodness with a little garlic and parmesan on top. Come on,
Hell
it's
yeah.
grilled.
The garlic
cheese
and
season.
parmesan on top looks like fucking, what do you call it? Powdered sugar. I was like, what? What's going on here? How can you not enjoy this man? Truly, what a fucking.
Hey, thank y'all
ledge.
for stopping by the backyard on another beautiful day it is. My name is Kent Rollins, and we do a whole lot of cowboy cooking. Y'all have come to the right place, and for you new people that have just tuned into this channel, guess what? You need to go ahead and subscribe to catch up with all these other folks who are ahead of you, because we don't want you to miss out on any video that we might have.
Go on, show me what you got.
Talking about. So,
He's
we
even
got
got
us
a
some
fucking little
cheese.
towel for the dog.
And folks,
I like
I
that.
can hear some of you already. Oh no, Cowboy Kent, you can't be breaking this old processed cheese out. This stuff right here, I have found out, makes a grilled cheese sandwich cheesier. And it's got that good pull to it. So we got him.
Just watch the Killer Dolphin episode of The Simpsons.
cheddar,
Oh, what'd you think of it, mate?
Mozzarella.
I remember watching that as a kid,
pepper
and
jack. So we have got
there's
you
other
covered.
stories in it as
While
well.
y'all wasn't here and you didn't hear this discussion, Shan says,
I
you
can't
gonna
remember
use all that cheese?
what
What makes a grilled cheese sandwich, Shan? It is cheese, not just a little cheese. I'm talking about a lot of cheese. I want to see it run out of there, and when you mash it, I want to see it goo. I got a question for you viewers. What do y'all call this on the end of the bread?
That's the...
Who wants to answer?
It's the elbow.
Ma'am, what do you call this on the end of the bread? The heel.
Oh, the heel.
How many of you
Close.
people disregard this heel and don't eat it? Raise your hand. 12, 13, 14, do you eat it? No. Shan? This is one of the premier best pieces of the bread. This is the end cap. We're going to use him today.
Use it, son. I'll do it. Oh, my chat
Shan
froze,
says
really?
No. So we'll let him trade his place. Now, some good sourdough bread would also make this good too.
He's
so
got Texas
just
toast.
use whatever you want.
He's in Oklahoma. You can't have no Texas
bread.
toast.
Now, see, you can see the difference in two slices
What's
of
Hank
that
gonna say?
and two slices of this. As my grandson said last night when he found out we was going to have grilled cheese, are you ready for this? I sure am. All right. Grilled, preheated, clean, really smoking hot. Then I turned it all down to low. Now, a lot of people be just spreading that butter on there. I like to get this method because it soaks up in the bread just a little more. So make sure that everybody's got some that's going down on the grill side first. So let me take these over. We're not going to place them on the hot of the grill. We're going to put it on the rack above. If you don't have a rack above it, I'll be asking you turn that grill down to low to start with. Don't even preheat it to hot because it don't take long. So we're just going to lay them up here on the elevated surface of this.
So how long does that
Butter
take
side
then?
down.
I guess I'm going to find
Just
out
so
if I
they
keep
don't
watching
cook
the
too
video.
fast, because I want that to get hot, but also to let that butter incorporate up there. We ain't shutting no lid. We got them over on that side. We
Hell
got the
yeah.
butter this side.
Looking good.
Make sure
Looking
everybody
good.
gets
I mean, it's
some
just
of it.
bread with butter on it.
Now you can do this over a wood grill.
Better be
that's
fucking
got
good.
A lid to it. And if you're out there camping
He
and you
pulled
got
out
a
that processed American cheese, and that upsets me.
If
Any
you had
cheese
help,
that's orange,
it would
I just
even be better.
I immediately have a
First,
disgusted
them
reaction
American slices.
to it. American.
1, 2, 3, and a 4.
I'm fine with it,
Comes
like,
with
if
a
it's one
mozzarella.
thing,
We're gonna
because it
come
makes
back
the
with
cheese,
what? The
the
cheddar.
grilled cheese, like, slightly fucking toasty or whatever the fuck. Cool, I get that. But that's
Comes
too
the
much
pepper
orange on
jack.
there, mate. So much. Oh, my lord.
That's what we call cheesy goodness. Okay, folks. Now
Love that
this
he
in
made
here
one
that
for the
ain't
wife
got
as
all
well.
that mound
Good
of cheese
man.
on him, pick him up where you can see him just to make sure that there ain't no browning going on, because I got to get something right quick out of my pocket that goes on them Texas toast ones.
A knife?
Guess what was in my pocket?
Oh, hell yeah.
Jalapeno. And I've got to put some on the Texas toast side.
He better put
which is
deli
this
ham
one
on
down
it.
here.
Oh, mate.
So just
I'd
grate
like
a
some
little
that
of him
shit. Some
on there.
triple smoked, that'd be good.
I like him so much.
A
I'm
little
gonna
bit of
put him on that
jalapeno
piece
is
too.
just fucking nice, though.
And if
That
you
would
don't
be
like
good.
a jalapeno, you don't have to use it, but you will hurt my feelings if you don't.
Oh,
So,
what a
here we
fucking
go.
gentleman.
We're going to go right back over here on top of that one with the bread that matches. Make sure it matches. Right here with this one. Now, folks,
That
we're
grill's
going
gonna
to shut
need to
that
be
lid.
cleaned. Whoa,
You can
you
see,
see that little
everybody
fucking
is
mechanism
turned
there?
to low. We want to get that
Love
not
it.
so hot that it's really
Ken,
making
you
that
got the
good
fucking
golden
hook
crust
up.
yet.
I don't- he's
We
like
wanna let the
Guga.
cheese go to melt.
No, Sam, the
Then we'll
cooking
put
guy,
down
even
here and
with
get
his
us some
Jew
char
money.
on that bread. Well, we've been on with the lid shut on the elevated rack about 2.5 to 3
I
minutes.
called you a sex machine
Now,
and you skipped
you
my
can
red
see
carpet
some of that
introduction. It didn't
cheesy
even come
goodness
up,
is
Deli, you
beginning to
fucking
melt.
gay boy.
At this point, a
But
little
thank you.
more
What's going
butter
on?
this side because you can't have too much.
Just watching some cowboy
and we're going to flip this because there's a little browning taking place.
Better be good, brother.
And it is still plenty hot. Over here to the hot side.
This is where we get the proper lines on them, I see.
Over here, wildflower.
Oh, wildflower, look at them. What was he talking about? Is this just like a cutaway while the cheese is melting? Whoa, look at those. Looking good, fella. Alright, you done me proud. You done Justin proud, mate. This guy's a Justin Wilson fan, and that
I'm glad
makes me
y'all
so
joined
happy.
me for this. That Parmesan is melted on that side. Look at that, folks. You don't get that in the skillet.
The skillet? I love how he says it. Oh, is he eating it? He's doing the Bayou Boogie?
The way to do that is to lasso that back around the sandwich that you're fixing to eat, and then you take a bite.
I'd love to have a fat artery clogging sandwich like that right about now, mate. I would kill for that shit. Give it. Give it.
That's my cheesehead dance because you gotta look well together because right there on top of the crunch. This ain't no imposter. I would love to see you kick yours up a notch and put some of them jalapenos in there if you get a chance, because that's what's happening the best. Hope you learned something. This is really easy.
I learned.
Take it outside, bring the family together, because remember, that's what we told you about, bringing family together with food, sharing the food and the video with your neighbors. Now, I am still getting calls from neighbors that say they ain't seen y'all come by their house and ring the ding-a-dong bell and say, hey.
The neighbors who haven't heard about him yet, they've been telling him that we haven't been telling them about his fucking videos. I love that fucking roundabout logic, mate. Beef bouillon with Julia Child.
Hey, in this week's episode, we're taking a hearty beef stew made famous by Julia Child, beef bourguignon. But we're simplifying it and putting a cowboy twist on it. So come on, let's ride on into camp.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you with him for 2 seconds. We go see if Cass is at the door.
We thank y'all for stopping by the wagon this week. And whew, Julia Child. Boy, I can remember sitting in my grandma's living room floor about 6 or 7 years old. What was we watching? We didn't get but 2 channels, ABC and PBS. And who was on it? Julia Child. But I could tell that lady had something that I do in common, and that is what? She cooked from the heart. So we're gonna take her recipe, use some of her tips, change it just a little, cowboy it up, put a new saddle on it, and we're gonna fix it our way. Now, Julia, she fixed beef, beef bourguignon, beef.
We're gonna make beef bourguignon, beef stew and red wine.
But one thing that me and Julia do agree on so very much, and that is quality meat to start this out. Now, stew is not a hard dish to prepare. Don't buy stew meat. Just don't go to the butcher and say, hey, could you give me 3 to 4 pounds of stew meat? You never know where they might have cut it off from or where it's coming from. But today, we're using a chuck roast. When you get good quality meat and start with it, you're just going to end up with a better product. And you can see this chuck roast. It weighs about 2.5 pounds. So I really needed 2 of them because I'm shooting for about 4 pounds of meat here. But look, there is a road map, just like Julia told me so many years ago. All these seams and little flaps, that's where we're going to cut. Now, I have known some butchers just to take a knife and cut through here and then cut it again. You're getting all the connective tissue, the membrane and everything out, and it's going to be tough. So let's just separate this out the way it's supposed to be, and you can see where you're supposed to cut. There is a guideline there, so just keep pulling it apart. And I really want you to go back and look at that, or maybe Shannon will have you a link, because Julia was, she was pretty down on stew meat. And she said when you get them little old pieces of scrap that might be like this right here, is in the stew meat package, I seen her just take it and do what, Julia? Show them what you did to it.
The cover for stew meat. That's what I found. These little nasty pieces.
Must admit, it does look like a good cheese toasty. Absolutely. No matter how hard he tries, he can't replace old mate.
So you know, Julia took hers and she throwed hers, but not me.
You're right.
Culinary advice. 1 for the duker and 1 for the bee. So here's another scene. What happens? Just cut that out. Now we got another piece of meat. We're going to... This is where me and Julia might do.
Come on. Jesus, everyone's so roundabout with these fucking cooking videos.
Me, I'm going the cowboy version all out full force.
Cowboy.
You know what that is in there, Shan?
Better cowboy mash.
No, mashed taters. That's how I like to serve this dish. And I'm going to reach down in there and get me a big old honking dipper full. And I'm going to ladle it right there on top of them mashed potatoes. Little mushrooms falling right off there. I got to have one more carrot to even the battle out. As my good friend Justin Wilson would say, and I wonder did he know Julia Child, because I'm telling you, I guarantee you this is going to be good. We're going to pair this with some wine. What kind? Whatever they had on sale today, folks. I promise you that. And get you some of them mashed taters to go with it.
Good. Fuck yes. That's the wrong music.
The flavors are outstanding.
Could they not have the
wine,
can?
I think it just sort of brings it all together. But when you can mix that with the mushrooms, it's just a great, great broth that's with a great cut of meat. Remember, don't buy stew meat. Me and Julia both told you, get you a
fried rattlesnake? No, I'd rather not. Actually, I won't go the bear stew, but let me see some Benjamin Babish shit. What you got, boy? $2 burgers in Harlem.
I always
Shit.
tell other people, if you're gonna do anything, get a job.
So what is that, like $4 some shit?
He's like one of the
$3? I don't know what the exchange rate's like.
You have buses lined up here.
I used to get my hair done out here as a little girl, and most been here since I was a teenager.
Hey, how you doing?
That'd be less than $15 to get a haircut and, you know, something to eat.
I've been doing this so long.
I've seen this video. This guy's a legend. Haven't seen it. Want to say it. Hope I don't get flagged by Vice. Fucking fags.
It started because a friend of mine came up with the recipe for the drinks. So we set up to sell the drinks, and then it was a uproar about, hey, you need a hot dog to go with the drinks. And it started from there.
What?
And then we moved
You don't
into
need
burgers.
it.
And those went good, so we said, let's try this. My name is Leroy Maurice Robinson Jr.
Nice.
I'm a New York City mobile food vendor. Moe's Burgers. We're in Harlem, right in the center of it. I work at 153 Lenox Avenue, also known as Malcolm X Boulevard. I've been running Moe's hot dogs and drinks.
Is Mo short for Maurice?
This guy makes the best burgers, man. Go to him always.
I sell small cheeseburgers, large cheeseburgers, hot sausages, fruit punch, and lemonade. And then we mix the fruit punch and the lemonade in the cup, and it's called a half and half, and that's my #1 drink.
This is like Harlem in a cup.
Oh, I'm famous for the hamburger. People love the hot dogs, but I think I'm famous more for the hamburgers. My small cheeseburgers are known because they're $2 burgers. I leave my prices the way it is so that the young black kids and stuff can afford it here. Where's they gonna go get a hot dog for $1.50?
They got money.
Or a cheeseburger for $2. They're not gonna get it.
But true.
I own the bop shop. I have the bop shop because I have the freezers and stuff in the back to help the food cart. I bought it in about 4 years ago.
Oh.
And
so he took
I think
copyrighted audio. You fucking cunt. I knew fucking Vice would have a problem with that. Bitches. Goulash. Ramen. Spicy roast beef sandwich. That looks so fucking gross. Beef curtains is pretty accurate for a gross looking vagina. Texas toast garlic bread double. What? Honey butter fried chicken. Well, that sounds okay. A5 Wagyu steak. Oh shit, you trying to be fucking Googa now? Sam. Don't go into Google's territory. You're not gonna like what you fucking see out there, mate. You know what? Go. Fried chicken it is. Hope this fucking never gets big enough to for him to be able to copyright me watching his shit.
Anyone who wants some delicious Korean honey butter fried chicken, put your hand up.
It's Korean. I was gonna say, why is it coated if it's supposed to be fried chicken?
Now,
I understand.
that's good. You can all sit down because we're gonna make it. There was a time when I didn't want to fry anything. Nothing. Didn't like it. Didn't like the smell. Didn't like the hassle. Didn't like the grease. Didn't like this. Didn't like that.
Your
Jews
shit
at
has plenty of
Hanukkah
fucking
make
grease, Sam. I've seen your
potato
videos.
pancakes called latkes. I would make them in my garage on an electric frying pan with the garage door up. And people would walk by, they must be Hanukkah. Sam's in there making. I just didn't want to do it in the house. I didn't want to do it at all.
Shouldn't have. Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have done it with all Jewish food.
Frying
Gross.
everything left and right. Give me that. Give me this. I'll fry anything. Today is a delicious addition to the fry family of things that we have cooked here on Sam the Cooking Guy, ladies and gentlemen.
What else have you
We're
fried?
making Chance's favorite
You
Korean
did Chance.
honey butter fried chicken.
Who's
You ever
Chance?
had it before?
Nope.
Nope. We're making what will be Chance's favorite Korean
Chance's
honey butter fried
his
chicken.
son.
Really easy. Quick little batter thing. Chicken goes in. Deep fry the chicken a couple of times. Make a little sauce. Toss them together. Eat them. You're gonna be so happy. So happy.
Okay.
What do we have to do first? We have to we have to cut our chicken. I'm using thighs. All you thigh haters,
Chance
just
rapper.
calm down.
Yeah, nigga.
Here we are. Chicken
That's
thighs.
him from off the screen.
That size? You like this size, Max?
It's a little small, maybe.
I couldn't make it any bigger. It was hanging on by a thread. So when we cut them, we'll just throw them in our bowl. We'll add everything after. So I think if you make them about this size.
Why did she cut on that?
It's good.
It's
good.
horrifying to me. That's his hot plate.
We're just cutting.
It's gonna blunt your fucking knives,
quick update
and it's
on
gonna
knife.
like
This?
cut
Sam, the
through,
Cooking Guy, 8-inch chef's
or
knife.
like cut pieces
Coming.
off of this
All
fucking
knives
thing.
should be in stock, I'd say. In
So
3
then it
weeks.
flakes off into whatever you're
4
cutting
weeks
on
at
there.
latest. And then
So you're eating metal, Sam.
yeah, and then we'll be able to ship. Just pay attention to the website, to Instagram, any social. We will announce when we have all these things.
And the point is, you'll be able to get them before the holidays.
You'll be able to get them before the holidays, says Max.
Imagine
And
the
if you don't,
cross-contamination on that
Max,
plate. An
me.
abomination.
Little bits of fat on here. I'm cool
Americans
with.
have the
Big
stupidest
giant
names.
piece.
DJ,
These are pretty
Chance,
nicely trimmed
Sean,
up fries. They're
pronounced
not always like
Sean.
this. Look, if you really want to use breasts, use breasts. Just don't tell me.
You fucking getting them,
I
man.
am a
You're just
thigh
going all vicious on these fuckers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Done?
but even shit like
And
Tyler.
done?
Tyler's a fucking gay ass.
Now here's
name.
what we add.
I was gonna get some water.
Start with 2 tablespoons of regular, everyday, all-purpose flour. Follow that up with 2 tablespoons of regular, everyday cornstarch, a good pinch of kosher salt and pepper, and an egg. Now you know what we do, Max?
Obviously, we mix.
You're not gonna like this, are you? I'm gonna use my hands.
With your hands, great.
Yes. Why do you hate this? Max is a baby. How about if I do this? Gunk.
That's
Gunk.
worse for some reason.
I knew. I wanted to make it icky for you. So this now we just mix well. I tried to look up how to say Korean butter fried chicken in Korean. It was way too complicated. And when it's super icky and nicely coated like this, Max, let's go to the fryer. So now we just take these icky pieces and they go in one at a time. Oil's at 350 like it always is. Just separate them. Don't let the oil splash up on you like it just did to me. Try not to drop them on top of each other. We're gonna do about half of this. We'll do it twice. We're gonna do half. I don't want to crowd. The temperature will drop way too much. So when about half is in, we want to go light brown to start. And I think that's good. And always have a quick look. Give it a little shake around. It's gonna be great. It's really boring right now. And of course, super ugly. But we're gonna take care of that, aren't we, fellas?
Yeah.
Chance. Yeah! After about 3.5, 4 minutes, when your chicken looks like this, Bring it up, let it drip a bit. Do an extra little shake. Put the chicken on a rack to cool a bit. Drop your basket and put the next batch in. We're being really careful. We don't want to burn. Oil burns are very serious. Have a quick look. Make sure nobody's sticking. Like these guys. Come on, separate, separate. Fools. No one messes with me. There we go. 30 more seconds. This batch ready. They drip a bit. We put them on. And while they're just chilling, we start our sauce. I get asked all the time, hey Sam, what do you think about those meal kit services? And you know what I say? I say, I'm trying to teach people to cook themselves. But I will tell you this, HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. #1 for a reason. Let me show you why. It comes like this, in this very distinctive, beautiful box.
I decided to take my
And here's what you get out of it. First, you get all your grocery items in a bag. This is for the barbecue pork and apple meatloaves. You get your protein separately, and then you get...
Got my custards outside, see you lads, gay
You get a gorgeous picture of exactly what it should look like, with perfect instructions to take you all the way through it. Here's what I chose to make. The beef bulgogi meatballs. Tells you how long it's gonna take. It was exactly that. I mean, maybe an extra minute or two, but it was really simple.
All right, just fucking...
We're gonna eat the heck out of this right now.
What the fuck is this?
And honey butter chicken.
Go back to the recipe. Why are you doing an ad for a completely different recipe?
Like that. About a tablespoon of honey. The honey part. Oh, yum. Getting very happy thinking about this. Tablespoon of sugar.
That is not a tablespoon, cunt.
You can mix. Goodness gracious.
Tablespoon's like half of that, at least.
The smell is insane. I'm adding one more tiny thing. It's about a tablespoon of gochujang Korean red pepper paste.
I don't believe you. Because
Because
that
a
actually
little
is somewhat
spice with
closer to a tablespoon.
Sweet is always a good thing. All right, when this is mixed and gorgeous, we're gonna take it off the heat. We'll put it back on to rewarm it back up. But right now, let's get with the rest of the frying of the chicken. Now, since they've already been cooked once, I can put them all in, not worry about
What is this?
anything going wrong.
That's not the
So
chicken,
now it's
is
just
it?
waiting till these get
That
some
looks
pretty
like
color on
salt
them.
and pepper
They're
squid.
about 75% of the way done. They will not take much more than a few minutes, except it's turned off. Shit. I don't know why.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take the blame for that. I accidentally picked the cord earlier.
Oh.
And I didn't know it had to be returned on.
You're fucking fired.
Chance.
Sorry about that.
You killed the connection for the fryer, but didn't make the mental connection.
Yeah. Because he's
See that
stupid.
color?
I see. You raised a
We're
stupid
gonna go about
boy.
another minute or so and call it a day. And we're there.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Let
I'll
it
give
drain
you
a
that.
bit. Then we mix. Alrighty. Here's our sauce. You can see how
He's not going to forget it
liquidy
this
it
time.
is, and that's what
Yeah,
you need.
I don't know
When
how
I
many
took
of
it off
you
the
were
heat, it
around
started to
earlier when
tighten
he
up
was
again.
fucking cooking, but
So I just put it
he
back
fucked
on
up.
to get
He
it
made
like
pizza
this.
fries. He
This is
completely
how
forgot
it's
the
gonna-
pizza sauce, even though it
This
was
is what
right
it needs
next
to
to
be
it.
to help coat the chicken. Chicken will come in like this. And we mix.
Looks great.
Wow. Everybody gets coated nicely. Everybody.
Even me?
That means you guys hiding in the corners.
Well, I am
Smelling
in the
garlic.
pot itself, so yeah, I guess he is kind of basing me as well.
Smelling butter. And I just really want to eat like 1,000 of these.
You orange chicken.
You're gonna have the Orange Chicken Council after you for that comment, you know. And when you think you're good, put them in a bowl and eat one, or two, or three. And we go. Of course, these would be outstanding on a bowl of steamed rice with some noodles, or just in your jammies in front of the fridge, late at night, eating away. Before we get too far into this, remember we promised to give away a copy of my new book, Sam the Cooking Guy Recipes with Intentional Leftovers. Every day an episode airs before the book releases.
My love.
November 10th. Thank you. And today's book recipient
is necessary.
Is
me?
Gone off the phone. Oh, stand by.
It's not me.
Oh boy, I don't fucking know. I didn't do anything. I don't think my fat
just did it all by itself.
It did.
I'll just be the logo on his shirt for now.
I know.
I'm too small. Hang on.
That is weird. And so today's recipient is Seth Hackler that wrote, "This man is a national treasure."
I want his shirt.
So glad a network hasn't picked him up and ruined his awesome shit he and the boys make. Great info and editing and all of it. Thanks. Seth.
Now I'll make myself
Thanks
extra
for the kind
fucking
words.
big.
You're going to reach out to us at info@thecookingguy.com, and then we'll figure out how we verify you. It'll be complicated, but we'll do it. Well, look at that. Part of me wants to say that they're so gorgeous that who cares if they suck, but they won't.
F you, orange chicken.
Max, you got to stop that. The orange chicken people are going to come after you. Just a little guy.
Orange chicken's gay.
Just a little
if the orange chicken people tried to come after you, their brittle bones would break under the weight of their fucking torso.
You have to.
Because orange chicken is not a proper meal, you see. Took him a while to fucking realize. Like, oh yeah, I do like the taste of that.
Definitely not overly sweet. It's like a tablespoon of holy shit. It's like just like a tablespoon of the honey. Garlic, beautiful note in here.
Beautiful. Indeed.
With a little crisp on the outside. And that gochujang.
Whatever that is.
If you don't have it in a market near you, Amazon. Gochujang. Oh my god.
Okay.
Let me quote Max.
Feller.
You orange chicken. This is the orange chicken. It really is. It's
really
so much more interesting. And I find most orange chicken is sticky, sweet, and gross. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, stop. I don't need you just making fun of something else. I wanted to just know how good your shit was. What a prick. What a fucking prick. Well, I guess Kate isn't going on break. Or at least not yet. So I won't be able to get into a fucking Disney Plus account just yet on here. So I might as well wait until tonight. Try and do the Treehouse of Horror video there. And then maybe I could get it out in time for American Halloween. It's going to look real bad having it on the 1st of November. Beautiful. Peach mousse cake? What? Koreans? Get out of here. I'll have none of that. Yeah. Halloween video in one day. I guess 24 hours maybe I could have it out. Supercuts? No. Fuck off. What the fuck? Cumtown. Intellectually disabled Nick mega voice voice mega compilation. Jesus. 2.5 fucking
shout
hours?
out
That's
to
a
him.
lot of
Shout
retarded
out.
voice.
So okay, this is on Trump's page on Facebook. Some woman, Terry L. Beavis.
No, I don't just want to watch retard compilations. I might leave it here for now if that's the case and just wait. Is the video done? No. It hasn't been fucking started. I wanted to have the actual episodes for those Treehouses of Horror done by... it's like playing behind me while I actually spoke about them. But I need Kate's password to do that because she's the one with the Disney Plus account, but I can't remember what the fuck it is. So... I don't know. Maybe no Halloween video. I don't fucking know. I'll just release some random video. Egg grilled cold noodles. Nah. I've been meaning to do that food one as well, but I'd have to think, like, where... What the fuck? Christian Army Praise in Korea? Sick. That was really loud all of a sudden. Is everyone in Korea a fucking Christian? Just do a Halloween stream tonight? Yeah, I might as well, eh? Just have some fucking fun. Why not? You want some Mountain Dew? Yeah, I'll do like Phasmophobia at one point, and then I'll do like some fucking random horror-related content. I don't even know.
Okay. Meryl, come here. Meryl, come here. Some Mountain Dew, Meryl? Meryl, come on. It's just Mountain Dew. Meryl, come here.
What exactly is... What the fuck is this dog's problem, man? You strange. You weird. You crazy.
Do you want some Mountain Dew? Meryl, come here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. He's a good girl. Want some Mountain Dew?
Did he teach you to fucking do that, or is that just the random reaction? That thing's fucked up. That's like the cats with them cucumbers, which I also don't like. It's like, come on, man. Fucking be a man about it. You're supposed to be some fearsome fucking animal. What are you gonna protect me from? That's what I wanted. Making cast iron pans. You know what?
A piece of
I would like to see that at some
I feel
point.
like it's a very tactile, intimate product. I mean, it's something that someone who has it at home is using every day. Their food is touching it every day. And so we're very specific about how we treat that surface.
Well, good. I hope
We're
so.
only trying to
That's
make
my
products that will
basic
last
fucking
forever, that are
expectation.
useful,
Imagine a plate company being like, yeah, we don't actually take shits on the plates before we send them out to you. Oh, good. That's
We
relieving,
start
I guess.
everything off with a digital file, and we machine all of our own patterns, so that helps us with the design process because we get to live with things for a while.
Okay.
This side would make the mold for the interior of the Dutch oven, and that's the outside.
Among like cast iron devotees, there are two camps, like people who really prefer vintage cast iron from the 30s and 40s, which has very thin walls and is polished super smooth. And then modern cast iron is generally
I didn't know people were this
very
interested in
thick and
any of this
heavy.
shit.
So our skillet is sort of a combination of the two camps. It is on the heavier side because that is what cast iron is good at, but then we spend a lot of time smoothing
This
it
goes
down.
for 11 fucking minutes. How much can you really talk about? Just show me a sped up process of it.
There are a lot of details to the pieces that need hand finishing and need the types of molds.
What are those fucking things that crush things? Those
Yeah, that's
compilations on
ceramic
YouTube and shit like that? What is it? A
It's little
piston
piece of foam,
crusher?
So it
I don't
filters
even
any
fucking know.
impurities that are left over.
I'm gonna watch a
the
compilation of
iron
that. That'd be
oxide film that
satisfying.
forms
Ugh.
on the surface of
Hate
the
those
metal.
videos. Gay.
Being in control of the whole process and doing it at a really small scale, we don't have to compromise on those things. We can make exactly the piece that we want to make. It adds labor and it adds time, but I think that we get the
God damn!
result.
Like you're just fucking taking so much time to explain.
I know.
What do you
Like an
do?
induction stove, this
Show me the end product.
acquired.
Ah,
of
see,
the
that's what I
using
want. Look at
the
that. That's cool.
temperature
Like
and the
making a
pouring
fucking
speed
sword.
and the angle and everything.
Hydraulic press. Thank you. Yes, I would like to
So
see some
after
videos of
it's
that tonight,
been
maybe.
cooled down, we drop the mold on
Is that
shakeout, which
is that
machine
terrifying
divided.
enough to have in a Halloween video? I think it, you know, could find some way of making it terrifying enough. Can you turn peat into fuel briquettes with hot? What? I don't know what that is. Hydraulic press. Okay, yeah, 100 best hydraulic press moments. Fine. Oh. Oh. Is that plastic? No, it's metal, right? Is it metal? It looks like it was fucking plastic the way that it was bending. Ah! That was terrifying. Oh! What the fuck? What was that? I don't even see why crushing that would be necessary. Seeing Thomas's face fly off was a bit fucking terrifying, though. Ugh. Oh no! Mr. Pumpkin? Oh, look at those little spaghetti noodles coming out the top. They look like fucking twisties, mate. Yeah, that was what I expected to happen. I was wondering where the orange goop was going to come from. Oh! Yeah, this is pretty boring, actually. It's so slow. I hate the music as well. That was pretty cool. Alright, I like that. I like that, because that would have been really hard to clean afterwards, so I appreciate that. A candle? What the fuck? That was not good looking. That made me uncomfortable. That wasn't too bad. Now Kate's on break. Fucking bitch. Okay. Oh, yes. Cocoa nut. More like cocoa knot. Oh, God, that was gross. Why? Why even do that? Why even create that just to swoosh it? Oh! What was that? I didn't like that. Do you crush humans under there ever? Wouldn't that be a really horrifying sight? Oh no. Oh no! Motherfucker getting curb stomped. Duplos? Couldn't even get Legos? Oh, there they go. There they go. That was pretty satisfying to watch, actually. Can you do it to one of those alarm clocks that goes as well? Yeah, would like to see that. Was that a squash? Ah, that's clever. That's clever. I see what you did there. What the fuck was that? Oh no. Oh no. I saw the light leave its eyes. Oh no. Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, it wasn't really that interesting actually. Ah, the mighty broccoli. Not even it can stand up to the power of the press. Sorry, I'm just messaging Kate. Was that rubber bands? I don't even know what that was. That an egg holder? It's not really impressive because I couldn't tell what it was. Maybe it's a bell? Is that what it's supposed to be? That is not a bell. No, what is that? Candle holder? Crash. You crash it. Oh! Why did that explode? Isn't that just Play-Doh? That's like a gunshot. Ew, mushy toilet paper? That's gross. Oh, why is it so fucking wet? That I would be very deathly afraid of standing anywhere near. That would come and fucking cut you with some glassy shrapnel. Ooh. Like I need to hear him coming in the background. What the fuck? It's all Play-Doh. I want more explosive shit. Do like one of those confetti poppers. I like those. I like those. That was really satisfying. Type your username and password in chat for Disney Plus. Will do, son. Will do. That's gonna explode, right? It is not. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna do that. Whoa, okay, alright, that looked pretty interesting. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you guys, I swear to you. Just checking over my emails, see if I got any decent she-mails. Army men, that is not good. I respect our veterans a lot more than doing that to them. Domino's, 3 pizzas, 3 ghost cookies, delivered $36. That is a rip-off. Fuck you. Make your own spooky spread? You're making it for me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't remember what the purple cabbage exploding looked like. Oh, that's iceberg lettuce. Never mind. Not a cabbage, you fucking dolt. No, maybe it was, actually. But are they giving some resistance? I want to see something break the hydraulic press. I want to see what's mightier than that. Huh. Soap? Okay. If you say so. Just like 3 seconds of enjoyment and then 48 minutes of cleanup. Didn't even get all the Crayolas in there. Shame. A damn shame. Oh my god, that was actually terrifying. I was looking at it while it was getting crushed. Oh! Stop crushing cute things. Oh yeah, crush that can of Pepsi. That's cool. Oh, look at the little ripples. You didn't crush it. What the fuck? You didn't crush that can of Pepsi, you cunt. I don't care about Minecraft Steve. Get him out of here. Give me Minecraft Pepsi. What is exploding in them? Look, why wouldn't you go all the way? Toilet paper again. 2 lots of that. Glad we got that shit. Imagine how filthy that workspace would be most of the time. I would not want to be cleaning that up after every fucking video. Yeah, this fucking sucks. I fucking hate this, man. Trans activist Jessica Yaniv rejected from beauty pageant, files human rights complaint. Okay. Best homemade pizza. All right, cowboy. We'll get you to end
I'd like
it
to
off.
order a pizza. What? You don't deliver to camp? Well, folks, we didn't need them to deliver anyway. I'm talking about the best pizza crust ever. We're going to show you how to put it together with a homemade sauce. Come on.
Come on. That bread, the dough, sorry, looked a little odd, but I'll trust you.
Spoon.
What you got?
Now we're going to use 2 tablespoons. So we got our dry in here. I need you to go ahead and mix all that together. And folks,
I like that little dog.
You can't be adding like some garlic powder in here, any kind of everything you might want, some red pepper flakes, whatever you need. Mix it on in here. But make sure you got that onion powder. And
N-word? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why did, for whatever reason, I didn't have live chat on.
And we're gonna give
Okay, sorry, Kate. I didn't see that you fucking wrote that in. Yeah, Kate, can you fucking tell me your username and password for fucking Disney Plus?
That is gonna be some goodness. To that,
if you still, which I imagine you are, was planning on fucking filming for the Halloween video now, but I guess that's not gonna happen because Kate didn't go on break for 8 hours. Fucking bitch.
We're gonna get our hands in it and we're gonna what? Make some dough. We sure are.
Gonna make some dough. Hell yes, brother.
Then just go to working it to where we can form all this into some type of a round figure, not a trapezoid. So, let me get rid of this somewhere. Get you a...
Okay, Deli did write that introduction. For whatever reason, it didn't fucking come up.
Folks, we're gonna need this for 10 minutes.
Well, fucking.
Yep, you heard me right. That's what makes a great pizza dough. Now,
pizza
when
pie.
you keep working this, I want you to stretch it, roll it back. Stretch it, roll it back.
Where's this bitch? Now Kate's left the stream. Fucking it. She's the N-word, the true N-word.
And you can see, you don't want that too sticky. It is just right. We didn't have to add hardly much flour back to our board. But I want you to just make it sort of in one of them mushroom dome-like shapes. Grease that same bowl you took it out of. That way you don't have to wash so many dishes. And I like to rub me a little coating on here just on the top. And I'm not telling everybody that, but I'm telling y'all. So we got her in the bowl. I want you to cover it. Now, I like to let it rise 4. You can do this for 3. It is going to come to the top. I mean, going to be plumb full. Then I want you to take it out, punch it down, and I want you to knead it.
Alright, now I've dump her and get an order, a mail order, bro. I'm gonna tell you said that. You can't hang out with him anymore. Yes, dear.
And you can see as it sort of spreads apart there, it is growing.
Now I can fucking log in.
Continue to grow a little. Now, if you want, at this point, you can cover it with this bowl. This is just a trick I'm going to show you. And you can let it set for a little while. It'll even get bigger. I'm going to put these other 2 in a baggie. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. Now, when you refrigerate this stuff and you get ready to use it again, you need to bring it out and let it come to room temperature before you go to kneading it and working it again. So I just need you to go to mashing and just try to mash to where you're getting in a circle. Now, you can use a rolling pin, but all them true pizza people will be throwing it up in the air now. They don't do that in Oklahoma. You know why? Wind to catch it and it'll be gone. We won't know where it's at. So we're going to fold this over. We're going to grease our Dutch oven really well. Come up the sides, bottom, everywhere. And then I just want you to pick your dough up ever so gingerly. Fold it back over. Maneuver your crust around without tearing the bottom up. Hey, we ain't using none of that Hunt's tomato can stuff neither. We're going to make our own. Because that's what you do when you're making homemade pizza. Well, look here what it say. Stewed tomatoes. Hey, and they got some juice in them. I want you to drain about half of that off there. I want you just to mash them maters up. And you can see we're still a little soupy, but we're going to run it through a screen here in a minute and get some of that out of there. Well, you can see I run that through the colander there and got most of that juice out of there, but when you mash it up again, you see that consistency that we're after. But remember when we did that there, I don't even know what video it was that we used this. Yes, it was the tacos, Shan. And we talked about that whole oregano. I just want you to put some of it out here. Just crumble it up in your hand. To me, folks, when you use this like this, it has so much more flavor that it's going to bring out than the regular powder that you just buy in there. But after that, we're going to
smell it from here.
Oh, it is good. After that, we're going to use a little garlic powder, a little salt, a little black pepper, You see me, I done made that homemade sauce, spread it on there pretty thin. That's the
Oh
way
shit!
requested.
Here we go.
And we be using this
Yes,
some
sir.
fresh mozzarella usually, but guess
Let's
what?
get the
Our little
fucking
store didn't have
the
none, but guess what
somplins.
substitutes really well for it? Okay.
King-sized Homer was fucking. Was Kay watching this without me? That bitch. No, don't actually have a flag. Fuck. I don't want to get flagged. Just let me go back to the Simpsons homepage itself. There's a fucking fly in here somewhere. The cunt. Simpsons Horror Collection. Why the fuck could you not have given me that at an earlier date before today? Okay, what do we got? What do we got? You see, this was my point earlier. There's only really, in my opinion, about 8 good Simpsons Halloween specials. Like, season 9's is still good, but from season 10, it gets, like, what is it? It's Maggie being a fucking alien. What else? There's parts of it that are good, but it's not as good overall as the rest of the Halloween specials. Yeah, so it doesn't even give me a description. What the fuck? So what are the stories in? Oh, yeah, the one with Snape's toupee. It's not overly bad. The how people are actually murdered is interesting. But what's next? What's next? Oh yeah, the one where the kids get stuck in the fucking TV. Look, like I said, it's not shit, but it's not amazing. Not as good as the original few, at least. Then what? The one where Kang and Kodos impregnated Marge, and she actually enjoyed it. And said, I don't even care about homie anymore. That's what Marge sounds like to me.
Kang, you can't bully my audience with your fancy ray gun.
Alright. You can't, certainly. Hang on a sec. Give me 2 seconds. Now give me the horror specials. Let me fucking see that. There we go. I would like to see, like, just a little clip from one of the later horror movies, horror specials, Halloween specials. Yeah, that's right. Oh, the one where Homer becomes death. It's not bad. Fucking Sherlock Holmes. Like, all the later Treehouse of Horror just seem too pop culture-y. They don't actually seem like they're trying to be dark or anything like that. There are a few exceptions, but even still. Oh yeah, the one where Sideshow Bob kills Bart. That's the intro of it, and no one knows anything else from any of the other fucking any of the other segments from it.
Trick or treat!
Or just have it playing. How's that sound? Isn't it better just to have it completely silent? We've detected copyrighted audio. Oh, for like what, 2 fucking seconds, cunt? I will kill you. Ever say some shit like that to me again. What is this intro? Why the fuck? Why are we doing this? I thought the intro was Bart getting killed. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Oh yeah, because Bob feels empty afterwards. I have seen this one, but I don't remember any of the other sketches. they're playing some Japs. Oh, it's supposed to be fucking Godzilla Homer or Homerzilla, I think it's called. How gay. Is that getting flagged? Yeah, okay, so it is fucking Godzilla. Just playing random segments from it until it looks good. What part of it does look good? None of it. It sucks. Oh, good. A toxic waste one. What happens there? Everyone gets superpowers? That's interesting. I like that. No. No, I do not.
The Musicians Union does not allow this. You know this is an ASCAP household. God gave you this power.
A Putin joke?
Oh, I appreciate that you are trying to learn our language.
Oh, fuck you with your copyrighted audio, cunt. And video in your stream, so I can have just the video, right? That's not a problem. Alright, well, we'll see how this ends up working out tonight. No worries. I'm gonna leave it here for now, boys. I'll come back tonight and we'll see what kind of horror content, what kind of Halloween content I can unleash. Thank you very much for coming. I'll see you later.